Welcome back to the Lazy Susan, where we cover topics like video games, movies, TV shows, anime. This is episode 8, guys. I'm here joined back again with Derek and Todd. We got several things to talk about today. And the first thing being that Nintendo Direct that happened just recently. When exactly did it happen? It was several days ago, right?
Like the 19th, right?
I think so, yeah.
We recorded on Friday, so it's 2 days ago.
Staying on topic, right? But yeah, honestly, there was a very couple, like I'd say a few things that were worth mentioning as far as stuff I would like in Nintendo. I know the big thing was that Metroid was a Metroid.
The
4,
Metroid, I think, was the biggest thing.
Yeah, a lot of people.
That was the biggest thing for you guys.
I think no, I'm just talking about as far as in general.
Oh, I was gonna say that Jamboree, dog.
Dude, the Jamboree, I was so stoked when I saw Mario Party 2's map, the fucking cowboy map. No, that was so beautiful to see. But really quick, I know a lot of people are speculating because of the Metroid. I don't know if you had a chance to check out that Metroid trailer, but it did look graphically impressive. And a lot of people are thinking it's going to be the main title for the next, for their next console.
I mean, it makes sense. The Switch is very outdated now.
Absolutely.
Like, even compared to, I was just saying this, like, I would love to have a Steam Deck. Even comparing a Steam Deck to a Switch, Steam Deck has way more capabilities and, like, it's way nicer. The OLEDs, all that stuff. I think the OLED Switch is nice, but it's still, like, Switch-capable games. You're still getting, like, Mortal Kombat on there. It's so, you know.
Those games look so bad on the fucking Switch, too.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Just even seeing that newest Mortal Kombat game, it was actually kind of hilarious and just funny to see. Like, since it had to be ported to the Switch, like how scary and horrible
it just shows that, like, the Switch is great and it's a great console. I'm not shitting on the Switch at all. I have a Switch. I love my Switch. I bring it quite literally all over the world with me. But it's just Nintendo is behind in. I don't even know how to say it. Like, I guess just the production value, like, of what their games can do. Anytime Nintendo has came out with a console, it's always a couple steps behind graphically and all that stuff, but they release banger games that make up for it. So it just kind of, it's a balance, but you'll never see the quality games of, like, God of War on a Switch kind of thing. That it just can't handle it. It just can't handle it.
I feel like at some point they just have to lament the fact that the Steam Deck came out. It's basically a Switch and better by every means.
And because you have way more variety on it. You're not just confined to. I was literally thinking about this while I was on my trip in Japan. There was this kid there who had a Steam Deck and he was playing, I believe, Hades 2, and I was like, damn, that would be cool. But I had to pull out my Switch and play Skyrim for the 7,000th time because that's the only game on there that's, like, long going, kind of like that. I have Zelda, I have Mario and stuff like that, but no, I was like, I want to play something a little bit more, you know? So
yeah, but, like, it is also pretty impressive that games like Tears of the Kingdom were able to perform really well on that thing, because that game is huge and amazing by every means. It's kind of weird when you have games like Tears of the Kingdom perform so well, and then you bring Mortal Kombat into it, and it's like you're playing a console that's like 3 gens away or backwards.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think Tears of the Kingdom is very graphically, like, intense, though, is it?
I would say so. I think so.
I
think the cell shading helps a lot with, like, hiding some of the details. But at the same time, that art style, I don't know, that it is huge. It is ginormous, and
that would be my biggest thing. Is the game itself is huge,
right?
And, like, the building aspect of, like, putting all the physical pieces in one area and stuff like that, like, that fucks up a game. Even, like, the old Fallout games, if you dropped a whole bunch of shit in one area, the game would start, like, slowing down. Or I remember when we would bring a whole bunch of mines or something, and we would just jump onto the mines and just try to crash the game on our Xbox 360.
Right. Yeah. Hit up so many fat boys and just have them go. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so we had the Metroid, we had the Mario Party, which absolutely Mario Party Jamboree looks super sick. I
Yes.
truly wish
I love playing Mario
Nintendo would
Party
actually
games.
just port their games to PC. I feel like they would make so much more money. They could just have their own shop. They don't even have to bring them to Steam. Have their own Nintendo.
Yeah, that would be the thing. Like, just have it only be a Nintendo shop and whatnot,
Right.
and just appeal to the customer base like that. You can
Oh, it'd be
do
so
so much stuff
amazing.
with.
Have their whole they could have their entire catalog going on there instead of shutting down people's emulators and their different ways to get to games that they don't even sell anymore.
Yep. And
They
that would be such a huge content drop for people who create content. Like, they're like, oh man, I'm going to the Nintendo eShop to play all the old Nintendo games, and I'm gonna do it like with no deaths or whatever. Like, there would be so many people that would make Nintendo more money by doing stuff like that. Like, it's just like the ripple effect. But I feel like that with quite literally every person that has an exclusive. Like, if you just release it to the general public, you will make more money because everyone can buy it.
right. And I think that's just kind of like you have companies like Xbox and PlayStation that have their own formats of greed that they deal with it like that. But at least they put their games out there. Nintendo's
Mhm.
form of greed is like a dragon sitting on a pile of gold and they're just refusing to let anybody get any of their games, that even their old titles. They're just hoarding all of it. And they're like, why? Why not? Go
Yeah.
buy the old console and go play it the original way. Like if they just sold it to you, they would just have that much more money. It just blows my mind that they're not capitalizing on that. Yeah, like you said, fans would go wild. You know, Switch would go crazy with all these different people playing their games.
Yes. There's so many different
Well,
people that would be doing speed runs and stuff like that, or doing like I guess that's more of the speed run, but like the thing with Mario when you like jump backwards and you like jump up the stairs and whatnot. So it's just
Yeah,
like all this shit of that. Like, there's already a bunch of the content out there like that, but being able to access that first party on a computer with literally just plugging in a Switch controller or whatever the equivalent of that would be, people playing Smash Bros online would be blowing up, all those things.
I think partially
The
they're just
online
like,
community for Pokemon would blow up. I feel
oh,
like
it
that
would
would
go
be
bonkers.
way more
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, absolutely. Especially
that
that's
would
your
be
way to compete
cool.
against Pal World right there.
Yes.
Yeah, an
Literally.
online Pokemon game like that would be crazy.
It's at their fingertips. They just have to press the button. I feel like they're just so protective over their IP, like overly protective over their IPs. Like, you
Yes.
know, they're like, they hate anybody who mods any of their games. They go after them tooth and
Yes.
nail until they are
Yes.
like, no more. They will sue the hell out of you by any means necessary. And it's like, you guys don't have to do this. You guys could just
Just make the
release
right
it.
game so nobody
Right.
else needs to do it for you.
Right, right.
Just
And let your
share.
fans play.
Just
Yeah,
share.
be nice. Be the company you pretend to be.
Exactly.
The other thing that they announced was that new Zelda game, and I am a little upset about it. I know everybody's like gawking over it. You can play a Zelda in this game. You can save Link and all this. Total missed opportunity. The game should have been called Link. It would have been hilarious. That's the parallel that should have happened. It would have been
That
hilarious.
honestly would
What
have
game are
been
you playing?
great if
Link.
they would have did that, and then it just would have confused the whole
Oh
next
my god, it would have
generation
been
of people.
beautiful. It
It
would
would
have
have
been
been
beautiful.
amazing. Like, oh, I'm gonna play Link. Oh, that would have been
Yeah,
amazing. It would have been
missed
amazing.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Come on, Nintendo, get your shit together, man. That's pretty much all I had to talk about for the Nintendo Direct. I don't know if you guys had anything else to add to that.
I
That's
mean,
pretty
that was
much
kind of the
No.
biggest things
the
for
main
Nintendo, as
points.
far as like I saw it, anyways.
Yeah.
All right. The other thing we could talk about is our channel on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. We can bring
Oh
it up
yeah.
on YouTube right now. Guys, we are. Whoops. Here, let me click our profile. We are at 25 subscribers on YouTube. Let's
Oh,
Thanks, guys.
shit.
everybody.
We're moving up.
Woo, up in the world, man. We also got our first dislikes on a video. We got 4 of them right now. We're rocking 4 dislikes. Our
Haters
first
gonna hate.
dislikes ever. And they are on our Starfield video. We upset a couple
Ew.
people apparently.
Y'all
Apparently
like
telling
Starfield?
them the facts that loading screens suck
Maybe they're
is
pro loading
cause
screen.
for dislike. Yeah, maybe they love the loading screens. Maybe
They
they were
love
hoping
it.
we do get more loading screens for
It's
Starfield.
crazy because I still could possibly be one of those people. Maybe I get in there and I'm like, you guys are stupid. This game is amazing. Oh my God. You guys just don't know art when you see it. Who
I
knows?
love waiting between doorways. Oh my God, it's
Man,
so
I'm
cool.
telling you, it should be studied.
Did you play it, Derek?
Hell no, I didn't play it.
Well, then what the fuck are you talking about?
He watched my long
I
video
heard
on
everything
it.
I needed to hear about it. I watched a 2-hour long video. Yeah, you're right.
He
I
watched
learned
my
from
little. He
Adam.
watched our minute-long clip on our minute-long short. He watched it. That's all he needs to know.
Sick.
I don't need to play Baldur's Gate to know it's going to be boring. So
Whoa! That's heresy and unnecessary.
Literally.
Why even bring that in here?
Blasphemy.
Calm down.
Anyway, besides that heresy, on TikTok we are rocking 16 followers.
Fuck yeah.
And we're actually getting pretty dang decent views. We're rocking like a lot of our videos. I won't say a lot, but there's 4 of our videos are over 600 views. And we got 100 and almost 200 likes collectively. Very proud of us on there for that.
Oh, come on, everybody. Keep it up. Love
Instagram,
it.
we got 13 followers. Not bad. And then Twitter is our least performant. I still got to figure that one out. That one's I feel like I just have to find the right captions to post there to get more engagement.
I don't use Twitter.
Yeah, I barely know how that thing
like
works.
basically in my entire life, so
I
I'd be the wrong
use it
person
to
with that.
follow sports shit. It's literally
Oh yeah.
it.
Oh, but yeah, on our TikTok for the most recent video, almost 60 likes by itself. I thought that was hella awesome, and it's a great story, Todd. Your water boy story. It's blown up.
That was good.
Yeah, I mean, I quite literally died. What's not great about that?
It's a story everybody wants to see and hear. I loved it. But yeah, that's the updates on our channel. Oh, really quick though, for everyone, anybody who does listen to this throughout the weeks, since this is our episode 8, not since this is our episode 8, but we are 8 episodes in. And if you're curious on why we don't do things live, that's the goal. We're not there yet. So I feel like once we're more comfortable with our openings, with how we go about our videos, then we would jump into doing things live. Right now, I don't think we're there yet.
Audio issues, won't have background.
Once we're super crisp, once we got a lot of things figured out, it will eventually happen.
I won't have to blur my background. I'll have like a setup of the walls so you guys can
I got a green screen going, but this is actually still pretty dang good. I'll give it that.
No, your green screen is nice, but like I just have so many figures and shit that I could be displaying.
So, absolutely. Yeah. I got you. But yeah, that is the goal so if people are watching this wondering like, was this live? Nah, these are edited videos. Technically, they're just long. All I do to edit these are just cut out the blank spots and try to figure out. I was
gonna say, I'm sure they could see all the cuts when we're like, and then it's just like,
honestly, I thought it was gonna be that bad, but it's actually pretty solid. There's a lot of times I'll even let a little bit of no dialogue go just because it feels natural.
It's natural.
Yeah, exactly.
It happens.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think we're doing pretty good on that. We've gotten a lot better, loads better. I mean, I edit these things, so I see it. So we're doing awesome, guys. We'll get there eventually. We'll get to be doing these things live. It'll be fun. It'll be cool. I'm really excited when we do break through and get to the live moments, because then we'll be able to engage with anybody who joins and jumps in the chat. We'll be able to have a segment where we just read off the chat and play off of that, or even if we ask questions to the general chat, we can get answers, and it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. It'll be a lot more fun once
that'll be a lot of fun. I would like that.
We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Absolutely. I think we're on a great road. And also the other cool thing with YouTube is we could check to see our videos, and then we would check to see how much, like, they have the whole monetization segment of it, and we can see what thresholds we need to break in order to like get monetized. And right now we have broken our one threshold. The first threshold is just we have to upload 3 videos at least within 3 months, and we've broken that one. Obviously, we've been posting quite often and we've been staying consistent, which I love. The other thing we would have to worry about is reaching either 500 subscribers, or 500 subscribers, or 3,000 public watched hours, or 3 million public shorts views. All we have to do is break 2 more.
We literally just have to go viral once.
All we have to do is just break 2 more. So you have to have at least 3 of those things. So right now we only have
Okay.
we the one we broke was at least 3 videos within 3 months. The next one that we're the closest to is technically the subscribers. We're at 25 on YouTube. We need to hit 500. And then the other one is the public watch hours would probably be the next easiest thing. And that's they give us a year to do this. So within a year, we have to have at least 3,000 public watch hours, and we're at 34 right now.
Easy freaking peasy.
And we ain't gonna stop. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on rolling these out. We'll keep on getting those views. We'll keep on grinding. It'll be great, guys. I truly believe we can reach monetization and even exceed our expectations for that, and continue to grow, continue to blow up. I have a lot of faith in us, guys. This is gonna be great.
Yeesh.
All right. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was our reviews on our homework we assigned each other. For those who don't know and haven't watched last week's episode, each of us gave the other two forms of media. What did you say?
Media.
Yeah, 2 forms of media to watch, whether it be a movie, TV show, or etc. But Derek assigned Todd and I to watch Clerks 3. Me and Todd have both seen Clerks 1 and 2. So we finally got down and watched the third one. There was reasons I didn't want to watch the third one. I'll explain it when we talk about it and discuss it. Todd asked for myself and Derek to watch Elfin Lied.
I was gonna say, did you do your research to
I
figure it
tried
out
looking
yet?
it up, and it seemed like whenever I looked it up, either people were saying one or the other.
Yep. So
I
it's
think the
whatever
general
you
public
want
will
it to
know what
be.
we're talking about.
Yep. I say Elfin Lead. I've said Elfin Lead my entire life. I'm not gonna be opposed to people saying Elfin Lied, but
Right.
yeah.
Elfin Lead. That's how I like saying it too. And then I gave Derek and Todd the longest one to watch, which was Delicious in Dungeon. I recently finished watching that myself, and I was super stoked. I loved it, and I was super excited for them to watch it and hear what they think about it. So, without further ado, which one would you guys like to talk about first?
Let's do the long one.
All right. I would love to hear
Delicious
what you
in
guys think
Dungeon.
about Delicious in Dungeon because I loved it.
Go ahead, Derek, since you started watching it before we even had the homework.
Cheater.
Yeah, I didn't cheat. I didn't know you were going to tell me to watch that. So yeah, I watched it. I thought it was pretty great. It started off a little weird. I didn't know what to expect from it. When you were telling me you're like it's so good, it's super good, you're really into it, and I was like, Delicious in Dungeon. It sounds like a food anime. Adam has never really talked much about food anime before, or like any kind of like slice of life type shit before. So I was a little on the fence with it. Started it off, and I was like, oh, this is all right. This is cool. I don't see the big hype so far. I don't understand why you loved it, but the further I got, the more I really enjoyed it. It was funny. Laios is the main character's name.
Yeah, Laios.
Hilarious. That dude cracks me the fuck up. He's so hyped to eat all these fucking monsters, dude. So positive nonstop all the
Oh,
time.
sorry, guys. I guess we should have put out there spoiler alert.
Spoiler
Oh,
alerts
that's
for
true. We
all the things that we're gonna talk about.
Disclaimer, spoiler
Actually, no,
alert.
I
We're going to
actually
be talking
appreciate that.
about
We
the
should-
whole
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Spoiler
Yeah.
if you haven't watched Elfin Lied. Spoiler if you haven't watched Delicious in Dungeon. And spoiler if you haven't watched Clerks 1, 2, and 3 pretty much, because I'm sure we'll be
Pretty
talking
much,
about
yeah.
all
We'll
of
talk
them.
about all three of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
only said that because Delicious in Dungeon is
Is
fairly
more recent.
new.
Yeah,
And
that's
I was
fair.
like, oh
Yeah,
shit,
that's
people
fair.
don't really know what this is about yet. So hold on. Go on, Derek. Sorry.
So no, you're good. You're good. So yeah, I really dug. The further I got into it, the more I liked it. And then you get to episode 17, which I was hyped because I got to watch that with Todd and see his reaction to it,
I'm jealous of
where
that. Ugh.
everything fucking went crazy. She fucked them all up real bad. It was dope. When dude jumped on back of her and started stabbing her in all the different places.
Yo,
I was
I
like,
was
oh shit, he's got her. He didn't have her. She
Right.
stopped his ass. It was fantastic. But yeah, I think my favorite part. Well, no, not favorite part. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's a hot take, but with Senshi,
Yeah.
sorry if it makes me a fucking weird bad person.
You wanted him to eat.
I
Sorry.
kind of wish,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of
Yeah.
wish he ate a dwarf.
Yeah.
I'm a little upset that it was a hypocrite.
That was I agree with you on that. It should have been that
Yeah,
dark.
if
As
yeah, it
More.
someone
should have
who
been that.
who's told you guys to watch Elfin Lead, I wish it was that dark too.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, he ate a dwarf. That's
Yeah.
fucking cool. And
That's
then they were like,
brutal.
oh, it's this. And then he tried the meat and he was like, it wasn't it. And I was like, fuck yeah, he ate a dwarf. Good for you, dude. And then they were like,
Right.
oh, it was a fake. Try this hippogriff. And he was like, oh, I never thought I'd try this again. I was like, oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
They
good
had
for
two
him. I
roads to
guess
go
he's
down,
happy,
rated
but
R or PG-13, and they went down the
oh
Yeah.
man,
PG-13 route.
that's my I guess biggest complaint with it is I wish that he did have a little cannibalism in there in him.
Yeah.
That's
That would have
fair.
been funny. Not funny,
Yeah,
but fucked up.
hey, it would have been a little funny too, but
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, people rip on Lyos and they call him autistic,
Oh
and
no.
I'm like, when I've seen people
he
coming
might
at
be a
him
little
reckless, I'm
bit.
like, dude, fuck that. I love this dude.
I
This
could
dude's
see
hilarious.
that just because he has all this retention of knowledge of monsters, like
Right.
that's his
It's
tick.
his
Like, yeah,
hyperfixation.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
That's what
fair,
he does, kind of
but
thing.
don't disrespect him about it. He's dope.
no,
Yeah,
oh yeah, no, for sure.
yeah.
What about you, Todd?
I
What do you think of it?
no, I loved it. It was good. It was funny because I got to like episode, I think it's 11 or 12, like right before the Red Dragon. And I looked at it, I was like, fuck, man, I'm only at the halfway point. And I was like, this is why I only do short animes, because I was ready to tap out at that point. But then the trilogy episodes happened of the Red Dragon, and I was like, okay,
Yeah,
it went in a completely different route that I was expecting it to. This is pretty interesting. I for sure did not expect them to end up going the black magic route and bringing back
yeah,
Fallon.
no,
I thought that was just going to be a different person. Like, I was like, oh, that's just like a different person. She's gone somewhere, blah, blah, blah. I love that ended up being a thing. I love the creativity of the show of like, oh, we're going to use dragon meat to restore her, and the
oh
sorbet
yeah,
with the um ghosts and whatnot. Like, all this stuff
the
obviously
holy
always
water.
ends up leading to food. Like, that's the grand scheme of the show. But I did enjoy the creativity of all the little things on the side. My favorite character was Kabru. Is that his name?
Cabra, yeah.
Kabru? Yeah,
Yeah.
that dude was fucking dope. He didn't give a fuck. I love the scene with him deciphering that who it was, the
slick.
body
Oh
snatchers, that
my
he was like,
God, yeah.
oh, these guys are pieces of shit. I'm gonna end them. And he just fucking killed them right then. I was like, yes, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. All action. That yes, thank you.
Yeah,
I was not expecting it because of how many times his squad got wiped. I was like, these guys
Yes.
suck.
That's what
Right,
I was thinking.
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? These guys must be trash. They're getting killed 3-4 times before they even
just
get
got
to this
unlucky.
level. Yeah.
Right.
Oh
That's all it
man.
is.
So
Yep.
I mean, it's the same thing though. Like, our squad, the main team, got just as unlucky, but
That's
they
true.
just got out of it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess
I think
having
it's
3 meals a day was the whole thing about it. Lyle said it. He was like, we got to this point. We have 3 meals a day. I know I can beat you. I
right.
guess that was a
Right.
big factor.
Yeah, dude, that world building, I just loved it so much. I was falling in love with how they were explaining everything when they talked
Yes.
about the mimics and how the jewel bugs
Yeah.
eat the mimics, and then that's how they lay their eggs, and it comes
Yes.
more jewel bugs. I was like, that was so unnecessary, but it was so beautiful that they added that in there. It was so
Yes.
cool. The magic armor, instead of it just being magic, it was
The living
muscles.
armor,
That
yeah.
was so.
Yeah,
I
that was
love
cool.
the twists. The holy water and the mace with the jar. It's
They did, again, like,
Uh,
all that creativity with all that stuff, like, it blew me away. And the different things that they ended up making with the food, I was always interested. Anytime I was even
absolutely.
telling you, I was like, oh man, this is, I don't fuck with cooking shows, but anytime they made something, I wasn't like, oh, here we go, we're cooking again. I was like, oh, what the fuck are they about to make now? Like, let's
right,
go.
Right. It's
So let me ask
cohesive.
you guys.
It's cohesive.
Let me ask you guys when they got into the one area. I forgot exactly where it was, and everything was dark, and then all the lights came up, and there were like 3 different versions of all of them. Did you know who all the right ones were?
I got mad confused when it came to Chilchuck. That one
The
I
Chill
could not.
Chuck was the
Chill Chuck
only
was the
one I didn't
hardest
know.
one.
Yeah.
Yep,
The Chill
yep,
Chuck was the only one I didn't know. I didn't
yep.
know the I forgot the elf's name right now.
Marcel.
Marcel. I didn't know
Marcel,
her
yeah.
until like the very end, but
I knew
even
her
when
because of
Chill
her
Chuck
hair.
came,
Yeah.
that's what gave her away for me was the
Mhm.
braid. I was like, I think this is her, but I feel like Mandela effect. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I'm pretty
Right.
sure this is
Yeah.
her. But Chill Chuck, even at the end, I was like, I don't even know if we got the right guy. Like, is
At least
this him?
At least all the phonies turned into like leaves or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Senji's
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
easiest. I was like, that nose is.
Oh
Senji was
yeah,
the
that
easiest,
it
yeah.
was.
The
He
nose,
was looked like
what?
yeah.
She's like, doesn't he look more handsome than usual?
I
He's like,
will
he
say,
always
I
looks this
think
good.
the funniest part in that show, I know you
Yeah.
guys like the whoa hey, but the funniest part where I was dying throughout the entire episode was Elf Senji. That shit
That
had me
was so
on the
Senji was
floor.
hilarious.
Oh, I
He
forgot
was
the
so
fucking.
beautiful.
Oh, he was like, Laios was like, Senji, where's your pot? Where's your shield? And he was like, it's heavy. I was dying. I was dying. I was like, no fucking way.
that's
Oh
so good.
shit. Yeah, it was great.
Which I love when the Beast Girl gets introduced, and then that she's like, "Well, you never seen a Beast Girl naked?" And they had the
Blindfolds, yes.
He's like, "How many nipples does she have? How many? With her tail growing out of her
I
backbone."
forgot about that.
Oh
many
my
nipples.
god.
The other part I loved was how he got around the sirens. Beautiful. That tactic was
When
genius,
he
and I
was
loved it.
singing, that was
Yes,
so
when he
funny.
was
They were
over singing
so
on them,
mad.
they looked so pissed off.
It
They were
was
like,
great.
He was like, "Dang, I
"This
learned the
guy."
whole song and I couldn't even finish it."
Right.
No, yeah, I definitely understand that. Like, he's autistic because of the shit like that. Like, he's fucking hyper fixated on the little things with them, and he knows quite literally everything. So I could see it. I could see it.
What was it? And I love just like everything they talked about. Even when that plant that had the lamb growing out of it, and I forgot what they called that.
Bell
Baramus or
something.
something like that.
Yeah.
That's a real thing. I looked it
I don't
up, but I was
remember.
like, that seems weird. I
Oh,
looked it up,
really?
and sure as shit, that's like a folklore type thing. And I was like, oh my god, I love it.
Oh shit.
And I was like,
Interesting.
this is
Funny.
great. So I am super stoked you guys loved it.
Yeah.
That's
No, it was
right.
good. I again, like
Yeah.
once we got to that level 11, episode 11 or 12 or whatever it was, I was like, ugh, this is getting grueling. And it was only because we had the week time span and I had to do all
That's
the,
fair.
and it's my fault because I had to rewatch Elfen Lied 2 because again, Derek was saying some stuff and I was like, whoa, definitely don't remember that. So I had to rewatch it and like get another opinion on it. But it was good. I'm not mad about the time I spent on it. It was rough going through all of that stuff all at the same time.
Hell yeah. Well, I am happy you guys watched it. I'm happy you guys liked it. I think I love I'm sure
I'm
there's more things
assuming
we're gonna
there's
talk
more
about.
to come about with that.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. Apparently got
Yeah,
greenlit
second
already for the
season got
second season.
yeah, got
So-
greenlit
Okay, I
for
was
the
gonna
second
say I
season.
haven't seen anything about it being greenlit, but I'm assuming like obviously they set it up for more seasons to come. I just didn't
Right.
hear anything about it.
All right, well, if that's not a segue into the list of things I have with Elfen Lied.
Disclaimer. In our upcoming review of the anime Elfen Lied, we will discuss several sensitive topics present in the series. While we do not delve into explicit details, we address certain elements we found problematic, including depictions of nude animated minors, incest, and excessive animal cruelty. If you prefer to avoid these subjects, please skip to the 50 to 52 mark.
Um, so this I'm assuming didn't get greenlit for a second season, or they just
mean,
decided
it's
that
out-
I don't know,
that?
honestly. I don't know. Like when we watched it, it was just over and that was it. So I don't know if it was because it didn't get greenlit or if they just ended it there. Like I truly don't even know anything about the manga. I don't know if the manga goes further than that, but yeah.
Well, all I know is the anime, and what I know is that's not a fucking real ending. And they hated
The
the
ending
ending.
was very weird.
Yes.
Very,
That's
very
a lot
weird.
of unanswered things.
yes.
It is a cool anime. I like the action, the brutality of it was awesome.
Did you like it as a whole?
Yes and no. I
That-
have my issues. And it's I don't know. So I'll start with the light one really quick first. The fucking dog. The dog that she had. Um the girl, I forgot her name.
Lucy?
No. The other girl, not the
Mayu?
pink-haired one. Yeah, Mayu. She came by, she had a dog, and then the next time they showed her, the owner picked up the dog, and she was like, "That's my dog. You're not supposed to have her or have him." The owner picked up the dog on the beach and left with the dog. And then the next time you saw Mayu, the dog was there again. Like, where did that dog come from? Did she go and steal it away from the owner?
I think that was a flashback, is when the dog was taken away from her, because it was like before that was showing like everything going wrong with her life. So I think that was like a flashback, and maybe the dog did come back to her, but they never did technically show that.
Okay, so again,
I
where did
I
where'd she
took
get the
that
dog?
as I took that as a flashback too, but I didn't think about that way. That is a good point. Like, how the fuck did she end up? They just completely breezed over that.
Uh, so yeah, speaking of dogs, um, I get that there are bullies in school, but when they fucking grabbed the dog and kicked the shit out of it, I was like, damn, didn't expect them to fucking hit a dog. And then the kid grabbed a fucking weapon and beat it to death, and blood is splattering everywhere. I'm like, what am I watching? What is this fucking anime right
It's
now?
brutal. It's brutal, but
It's so
the
unnecessary.
it was necessary because they got what they had coming to them, and what
So it was an
fucking
excuse to murder them. Like, okay, well, we want to make sure she kills all these kids, but what has to push her over the edge? Brutally murdering a dog.
yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't that push
No,
you over the edge
yeah,
if you were her too? That was like the
sure.
first time she
I
ever
get it.
used her vectors on a human.
Yeah, sure.
Come on.
Um, Coda and Yuka. What's your excuse for that one?
That I just
They're
again
cousins.
have no recollection of until rewatching that. I was like, now that you said that, I do remember the cousin aspect of it. And
Yeah, yeah.
well, I
They're
don't.
cousins.
It was a different time. That's all I can say. It was a different time.
Right on. Okay.
Oh
Uh,
man. And the fact that he had to hide her being a girl at the end, I was like, oh dude, that makes it that
what
much
was the point? Yeah,
worse.
what was that?
Yeah,
Oh
like
yeah,
it
right,
doesn't what the
right.
fuck does it matter? It's my cousin. Who cares, boy or girl? Oh my god. I
Exactly.
was
It's
again,
my cousin.
maybe
What does it
that's
matter?
a cultural difference or a time difference. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
It was definitely weird though. It was definitely
Okay.
weird.
Let's get a little bit weirder. Animated or not animated, child nudity is weird. That was all super weird. So I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Which
Again,
recommenders?
this is something that I must have blocked out, or it wasn't shown on YouTube when I was a kid. Because when you told me that, I was like, "What the fuck? Why don't I remember that?" I remember the girls being like the specimens being locked up and like that.
Yeah,
I was like, "Okay, I remember that," and I was like, "Oh, whatever." And also at that time, I was a kid at that age. So I was like, "Whatever." It's just fucking naked
sure.
people being
Yeah,
experimented on, and I wasn't even looking at them as humans. But then seeing that as a 30-year-old adult, I was like, hey, yo, what's going on? Literally, like my jaw was like this the entire time. I was like, oh god, it was rough.
so
Yeah,
so
I knew it was
okay.
dark, but I didn't realize it was that dark.
Oh yeah. It's a little wild. So then uh, the next part was all the bad guys are like over the top evil, like douchebags. Like it's way too much. It's like why? It's so excessive.
I don't care. Bando is the fucking greatest. He's the man. He's the fucking every fucking buddy is a bitch to him. He's just so disrespectful.
The
He's the
funniest
man.
part. The funniest part was the first where he punched the chick and was like, "Don't ever sneak up on me, you stupid bitch."
He
And I
elbowed
was
her in
like,
the back of the face, man.
yeah, I was like, okay, that's funny. But then like everyone, he fucking hated everyone except
Oh
Mayu
my
the one time because he was like, "Oh, you're the one that fucking saved me," or not Mayu. It was the other girl.
No,
Oh,
it
no, it
was
wasn't Mayu.
Mayu.
It was
No, it was
Mayu. Yeah,
Mayu.
yeah.
But that was
Yeah.
another funny part. Like he was about to kill her. He's like, "I've killed women and children. Don't
And
think
children.
I'll don't think I'll sacrifice or not sacrifice you. Like I'll show you mercy." And then she just
Right.
shows him the
The
fucking
phone
paper that.
number.
Then he's like, "What the fuck?" And then she's like, "Some man you are if you're not gonna keep your word." And he's like, "Oh, stupid bitch," or whatever the fuck. He's like, "I
Right.
better not see your face ever again."
She held it right in front of him.
Oh
There's a
my
mean
god, it
man
was
beating
great.
me up.
It was great.
It was so over the top. And then there's no explanation again because maybe it was just never greenlit. But
There's a lot of
the
stuff
the
that isn't
the
explained,
big bad
unfortunately.
guy, he ended up having horns, and it's like, okay, where is he gonna get some kind of like? Is there gonna be any justification for him or what? And that was never really fucking talked
Yeah.
about. Uh, yeah, the fucking dude who's, oh, I'll just go and be the one that kills all of our employees' kids that have horns, and then his daughter has horns, and he's like special treatment. Like,
I mean,
we're
was it
here, bro.
special treatment? She definitely would have been better off getting killed.
Sure, sure, sure. No, you're right. You're right.
But I
I
did
thought
think
it
that
was
that was funny. Literally, the next scene, he was like, "Oh shit," remembering what he said to him, like
yeah.
blah blah blah. And I was like, "Hey man, when the tables are turned, it's tough."
I think his daughter's number was 32,
35.
25, 35. Yeah.
Yeah.
When they were talking about how powerful she is, and they were explaining why it was a bad idea to let her out, and they were like, "We're gonna do it anyway," and it's like, she'll kill anyone. You just said she's the hardest one to control, and you're like, I think maybe I can control her because she thinks I'm mommy. Like, you think she's the most powerful one, and you're just gonna. Does this seem smart to you people? But for some reason it did, and it didn't work out for them the way that they had hoped. A lot of people fucking still died. And yeah, there's a lot of questionable choices.
My gripe with that is I fucking hate, again, maybe this is because they meant to go on and have a further thing and there's going to be more to come because presumably that is Lucy behind that silhouette at the end, like where it says the end. When the clock starts ticking, she was working on it the whole time. Like everything makes you think that that is Lucy. So maybe that was why they went that route. But I always hate with shows when the final big fucking boss or big fight is somebody who hasn't been in the show for quite literally the entire time until the last two episodes. So I even remember that, like growing up, I hated that. I was like, what the fuck? Now we're just gonna fight this little fucking bitch 35 who has 14 arms or whatever, and she just comes out of nowhere and she's the strongest badass. Like that was something I remember having a gripe with, and I still have a gripe with it to this day. Like it should have been somebody that we had seen from the entire time. Like it should have been a fight with Bando and whoever the fuck I don't know. It should have been
Right.
more climactic than that.
Yeah, it was ass
You know
pull.
what else?
Yeah.
You know what else you're explaining right now? You're explaining exactly why. Hot take. No. Why Death Note sucks. That's
Oh.
what you're explaining. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I never watched Death
Note's
Note, so.
There's technically that with Naruto as well.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, technically, yeah. I
Yes.
guess. Yeah, no, you're
It
right.
is. I love Naruto, but there is a total ass pull villain, and it's
Yeah.
annoying.
Well, yeah, I absolutely hate that. And I remember hating that growing up, and I still had that gripe with it to this day.
The one thing I will say in the benefit of Death Note and Naruto is in Elfen Lied, it's so much faster because there's only 13 episodes, and you only get that person in the last like episode. You get a little bit more time with the other people
Yes.
in Naruto and
Yeah,
uh
true.
in Death Note. But
Death
that
Note.
was my problem with Death Note. I hated when they made that switch. I couldn't stand that
Yeah,
character.
it's
I was just like,
stupid.
this is so fucking stupid. What was the point in all that? But anyway, we're not talking about Death Note.
Yeah.
One last thing about Elfen Lied. I'm sorry, Adam. I know you want to get your points in. This is just a really small one. Uh, maybe it's because I don't know if there's a Japanese version. I'm sure there is, but I watched it in English.
When I tried
Nana
switching it, I didn't have the opportunity to get Japanese. I was like,
Yeah, neither
is
did
this
I.
an American? I mean, I don't know shit about fuck, but I wasn't able to switch it to Japanese, and I would assume that there is a Japanese
Yeah,
version.
and that's how I usually watch my anime is in Japanese. But with this one, it was in English. I just watched it in English. I wanted to fucking shoot myself listening to Nana and Miyu talk to each other. It was the most uwu fucking disgusting bullshit for like 10 minutes straight. And I was like, oh, I hate this so much. Fucking, I wanted to skip the episode so badly. I was like, this is so fucking annoying.
And it's funny because again, I told you going into it, I was like, I remember
You
it
did,
being
you
like
did say
a
that.
little bit of ooh woo, like, oh, I fell on her, I touched her boob, like, but
Yeah,
again, I
it's a
just
lot.
don't remember it being that much. There was, I felt like it was literally every episode. And then now with, again, me having the adult knowledge that that's his cousin, I'm like, what is going on? What are we doing? Like, yeah, anime is weird. So it honestly makes me, I guess, nervous for my next thing that I'm gonna recommend you guys, because again, I haven't seen it since I was like
No,
6
it's
years
fine.
old. So who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe there's more incest in that. Sorry, guys.
No, and it's fine. I mean, like in the like when it comes to the like I said, the brutality, the action, and the story itself, minus the incest and the weird child shit, it's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
I would be interested to see more if they would, cut a little off the all that negative shit, but progress the story and keep that brutality. I'd watch a season 2 for sure.
Yeah.
And the intro is top tier, S tier, if you will.
Oh,
And
the
I've heard,
singing and whatnot.
yeah, I've heard
It's
that song
fucking
before.
beautiful.
Had no idea it was Elfin Lead. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful.
All right. So my list, that was the thing I want to open up with. That opening, iconic. There's a 10 out of 10 opening. That is one of the greatest songs of all time. It is great. It's beautiful.
Glad you guys like it. Do you like the show as a whole,
in general?
Adam? Yeah.
Maybe like a 7 out of 10.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm good.
Like,
I'm happy with that. Very happy with that.
Because, come on, even for that time, the amount of like the gore and how it was animated was so nice and
Super
good. Like,
dope.
it was
Yes.
great, smooth, and
Yes.
everything. Yes, one of my things on the list was holy shit, that got dark with the one girl's backstory. And then I wasn't expecting them. I thought that was going to be like a rare, extremely rare thing to see, but they kind of started getting a little too comfortable with showing us some of that stuff. And I was like, again,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, right.
Jesus, like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Cut it
that
back
was
a little bit, just a little bit.
Then I have the one dude that's hilarious, Bando. You said his name
Bando,
was, I always
yeah.
forget his name.
Yeah.
But yeah, but he literally every time he fought got defeated in the same way.
Every
Wasn't this,
time.
they were standing over his head
Just
like
disrespect.
3 times.
Yes.
Talk about the biggest bark with no bite on a
And
character.
he stayed cocky. He was
Yes.
like, I'm gonna kill you. And
Oh
it's like,
my
he's
god,
lost
that's what
every
I'm saying.
time,
He's the biggest fucking badass. Like, it doesn't matter
It's
how many times he gets his
hilarious.
ass kicked, he's gonna come back and say, "Oh, this is easy. You don't need 100 of me." Like,
Stupid
And I
ass.
have Lucy in Mew form is annoying.
yes,
Oh yeah.
Lucy
Also-
and Lucy form, fucking
Cool
great.
as hell, yeah.
Metal. Yeah.
Lack of Doc Ock movement from them. They have magical arms coming out their back.
She did it
I
like
would have,
twice at the very
dude,
end.
for real. And I was
Yeah.
like, it didn't even feel right. If they could have
No.
emulated that like slithering body, but you just know it's these arms pulling, would have been so cool to see. They all should have been pulling that shit. I know the one girl,
Yeah.
but it looked like she was just flying. But
Yeah, she just kind of floated and
Oh.
levitated over there.
total wasted opportunity with that. That would have been a lot cooler.
Well, especially with the one girl in a wheelchair. It's like you have 26 of them. What are you
Right.
doing?
That's what I said. When she got up, it was kind of looked like she was flying.
Yeah.
I said, bruh, the women in this anime are so dramatic. Every time something happened, they were almost all expressing jealousy on a high degree.
Dude, I was
it was-
dying when, again, knowing this as being his cousin, I'm just like, what the fuck? She's just like, well, you can't have another girl in here. I'm like, what are we doing?
That was my next talking point. But Derek, yeah, like you say, it says, I wrote down his cousin, bruh.
Oh my
And
god.
then I
Well, the
have.
thing that go ahead,
Oh,
go
go
sorry.
ahead.
No,
You
no,
go.
I talked a lot. Go ahead.
Okay, you're fine. I said in this anime, you are either extremely dumb, extremely evil, or jealous, and those are there's no in between. You're
The three
you're
qualities.
expressing one of those 3 qualities
Dude,
because
Co-
a
Co-
lot of the
Coda?
people, yeah,
Idiot.
Coda,
Coda.
is super
fucking
ridiculous.
dumbass.
So stupid.
super. Oh my god. And their inactivity with certain things going on. I'm like, run, do something. They're just like somebody like he upset her. She runs out the house and he's like, I don't know what I did wrong. I should go look for her after like 10 minutes have passed. And it's like,
Yeah.
you could have known exactly where she went if you chased her out the door. It's yeah, they were just like I said, you're extremely dumb, you're extremely evil, or you're just jealous. Those are the
Yeah.
three
Evil
qualities.
people were like,
Over the top.
Over the top,
yes,
absolutely.
yes.
If
It
they were
was
evil,
so
they were
crazy.
they
And
were
like you said, it
the
was like literally
definition.
every person that was bad, even if they were just like the sergeant of the people that were shooting the people with the vectors, like they were demonic people. It was terrible.
Yeah,
Right,
that
right.
was crazy.
Which makes sense
Diclonius.
on why those girls are the way they are, because they were raised in that fucking
Right.
environment.
I mean,
Yeah.
but it makes sense for that, but it doesn't make sense for everybody to be so dumb when they're
Oh no, the stupidity is not
is
excused.
ridiculous, right?
If
Uh,
although it is explained,
how so?
the Coda and I can't remember his cousin's name, but both of them say that they're in school for like stupid people because
Oh,
they didn't go to good school. That's why they went to school with Mew
Oh yeah,
and
he
whatnot.
didn't
So
go to
like
Sunday
they
school.
did explain that aspect of it, I guess, but like it's not excusable. That's like
no,
not even common sense
right.
smart. Like yeah.
The other point was Diclonius, dope name. That was a cool ass
Yes.
name for them.
That is a cool name. Yeah.
And then I also was Lucy the Queen. I had to look this up because they kind of towards the end refer to her because like they said it has to
As
be
the
one that
queen.
derived from everything that
Yeah.
was the queen. And technically she is the queen. I wish they would have touched more on how that all started. Like I know it's
That's how
basically
I
genetics.
interpreted it.
I interpreted it as it was the dude the whole time. When he revealed the horns, I was like, oh shit, what if he's the queen? Like low key, he was just leading
Oh,
everybody on. I thought that would have been
I
like
didn't
a
even
cool
think
little
of that.
twist. Like he's
the
actually creating.
scientist that she kills, the teacher that she
Yeah.
kills, he says, I'm a male version of you, but I don't have any of the benefits.
Like,
So that's
right.
how I
I don't-
perceived the other guy. He's a male carrier of all of those genes, but he can't use his vectors. He doesn't have any of the powers
Right.
of it.
Well, since it was like such a reveal, I was like, oh shit, he's the
Yeah.
queen, like I thought that was gonna be like the twist.
That would have been interesting.
Right. And
When
then
he
yeah,
pulled the
just
gun
weird
on her, I was
ending.
so confused because he was like, "Well, you've seen too much. I have to kill you." And then he shoots her arm, and he's like, "I still have use for you." And it's like, I thought you were just gonna kill her. Why did that switch in 10
Yeah.
seconds?
Right.
Doesn't make any sense.
But yeah, that was basically all my talking points on that.
Yeah. I
But yeah.
mean, after rewatching it, that's probably where I'm at. I'm at like a 7 or 8. I love the actual brutality. Seeing all the kid stuff definitely brought it down. I was like, woof, didn't remember
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
Wonka was the dog that I initially thought died. That was the dog that like
Oh, okay.
gets like, well, she cuts the leash off, lets it go and whatnot,
Right.
comes back, Mayu's dog. But
Mhm.
then once the episode came of the dog, literally, I was just like, it was just flooding back to me. I was just like, oh fuck, I know what's about to happen. Oh fuck. And then yeah, literally the freeze frame of what she does afterwards, I paused it and like counted all the kids and I was
Yeah,
like, good, they're all there. Yeah, just making
It was-
sure.
I had no problem with her killing them. That's
Oh
fine.
no, I
feel
know,
like
I know.
her
But
being
leading up to it,
bullied-
yes.
I feel like her being bullied would have been fine enough an excuse to kill them because I already
Yeah.
hated them. I was like, yeah, kill them. And
Yeah.
then
A
they
Carrie moment.
savagely
Yeah,
fucking
Carrie didn't
It
even
was
go that
It
far.
was so
Carrie didn't go that
brutal.
far. It was it visually it was worse than the butterfly effect when it came to a dog. Visually.
Oh, I don't even remember what happened to a dog at the
Uh,
butterfly effect. I've
when
seen that
the-
movie too, but I don't remember.
The kid, the fucked up kid, he has the dog in the sack and burns it.
oh, it's messed up.
It's literally the
know.
only reason
No.
why Haley refuses to ever watch that movie again. She hates that movie because of that one scene. But
Damn,
this
the only
scene where
time, the
he
only thing I
fucking
can
grabs
think
the
of
thing and you just
bad,
see blood.
yeah,
I was
the
like,
only thing
oh,
I can think
fuck,
of with
that's crazy.
dogs is funny games. That one was kind of fucked up, and it wasn't even like
Yeah,
you don't
but you
see
didn't see
anything.
it. Yeah, you don't
Exactly.
see anything.
And then the other one was, I can't think of it. That movie with Samuel Jackson with the kid fucking strings the dog up and then shoots it.
Oh, Fresh.
Fresh, yes, that
Yeah,
was another one where I was like,
That
"What
one
are
sucked.
we doing? Holy!"
That one sucked.
But yeah, this one I was just like, seeing the episode and that happening, it completely brought back those memories. I didn't have them unlocked until I saw that episode, but I was like, "Oh, I definitely remember seeing this as a kid because I knew exactly what was going to happen next." But again, as a kid, I just didn't find it that fucked up. I guess I don't know. It's wild.
I mean, yeah. I just didn't care for that scene. I was like, kicking the dog was one thing. I was like, all right, well, you're fucked up kids. And then I did not think they were gonna like,
Yeah.
just
And yes, like
away
you
at
said,
'em.
there's bullies, but they are
That
not
was
like
evil.
that.
Yeah, no, that was
exactly. Like
pure
those
evil.
are demon people.
And there was 3 of them while the girl was like, "Well, I didn't think you guys were gonna do this when I told you about the dog." And it's like, "You bitch." And then like
Oh
the
my
one kid was like, one kid was holding the dog down while the other kid beat it. And I was like, how do you find
dude.
people like this and you're
Yes,
all
4
friends?
people. I mean, technically 3 because she didn't think it was going to
3,
go
yeah,
that
3.
far, but still, yeah, absolute terrible people. Go on.
That's
Right
all
on.
I gotta say about the show.
What was the last thing then?
It was Clerks.
Clerks.
Clerks 3 from Derek.
All right, Adam, go
You
ahead.
want me to take it up? All right. So Clerks
What do you
3.
think of it, Adam?
I was mad at Derek. That was bogus. I watched that
Sorry.
movie today, last minute. That's on my own fault, but I have a lot of things to get onto. But yeah, that was it hit hard. It hit hard. I was not expecting it to be that as
Sucked.
depressing as it
I
was.
didn't expect it either.
The beginning of
Yeah.
the movie, I was like, "Rip, what the fuck?" With Rosario Dawson's character. He was even with her for like a
yeah,
year,
right.
and they killed her off. I was like, "Bro,
that happened so
And
fast.
they
I was
made her
like,
pregnant.
oh my
Yep.
god, yeah.
Crazy.
I love the cameos. The cameos were awesome.
They were
100%.
insane. They
Yeah.
got quite literally almost everybody.
A ton of
Like
people. I even
from
love
1,
Justin
2
Long's little nurse dude.
That made me
So
so
funny.
happy.
He's so funny. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I listen to his podcasts and stuff like that. The way he got all those people there was he said, some of them would just say yes right away, but he still had to milk it and be like, I almost died of a heart attack, guys. Come on, do this
hell
movie
no.
for me. So he'd send them letters and shit like that saying, come on, just do this little cameo for me. I almost died of a heart attack.
That's great.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty great.
The doctor lady was cool as shit. Her character was hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah.
She did great. Do heart stints really go through the groin? I didn't know that. If that's true.
So the whole thing, watching that again, I listened to his podcast. I have heard him tell this story 100 fucking times. Everything that happened to Randall there happened to Kevin Smith.
Holy
Like
shit.
almost word for word. He didn't want to take his pants off because he was scared of the doctor seeing his tiny dick. And he was like, please don't, everything's fine. And they're like, dude, we have to do this. We have to go through this way. This is the only way we do this. And the doctor even saying, only, what is it, 10% or 20% of people live through this. Luckily
Jesus.
for you, you'll be in that 20% because I'm good at my fucking job. That's what the doctor told him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. That's what's
Damn.
up. No,
That's
I remember
crazy.
watching that scene with Anne, and I was like, I guarantee you this is like very close to what happened to Kevin Smith as Randall. Like I'm picturing this being Kevin Smith in the hospital bed right now. And I didn't know all that
100%.
stuff about his podcast, but watching it, I was like, this is a deep cut for him. I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I have Elias's outfit changes were hilarious. It was so out of left field. Every time I was like, oh, even the one time at first I didn't catch it. And like I caught it just like second before Randall realized it was him when he was like, excuse me. He's like, oh, Blade Runner. I didn't like how Rosario Dawson's character, it seemed like she was like, whatever. I mean, I was kind of
That's
hoping
her,
that
though.
she would have cared a little more. Yeah, I don't know. That's just me.
Oh, like the
It makes
afterlife
sense, I guess.
version of her?
Yeah. When Silent Bob broke his silence those couple of times, this shit was hilarious.
Yep. I like when he was talking shit about how he was going to shoot it in black and white.
Right.
Because that was his argument for shooting it in black and white.
Oh my god! I literally looked over again and I was like, "That's literally what he had to have said when the first one came out."
Right.
Like, oh my god!
He's getting everything off his chest with this movie.
Yes.
I love it. when Jay was dancing and he was like sending everybody inside because he didn't want to be dancing in front of everybody. He was
That
like, "You
shit was
fucking
funny.
dance, bitch." The way he said that was cracking up. Um, oh, when he was telling the story, I forgot what part of the story he was telling. I should have wrote down exactly what it was, but Jay was filming in the back seat and he interrupts and he goes, "Holy fuck, is that true?"
Yes.
Was that the funeral scene?
No, no, no. They were shooting the
No,
movie and
it was in black and white, and Jay was in the back seat with Silent Bob. Oh fuck, what story was he telling?
yeah, he was telling one of the
Oh,
something.
he was like, oh, the guy died trying to suck his own dick or whatever, and then he was like,
Yeah,
holy fuck, is that true?
that shit was
Oh,
cracking up.
okay. Yeah, that was in the first Clerks. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the "You're not allowed to rent here anymore." That them redoing that scene
yeah. They
was so
brought that
beautiful.
back. Yeah.
Even Jay going, "Yeah!"
Yes.
And my last note was sad as fuck. That shit, I was tearing up at the end. That shit was rough. I was not
Yeah.
expecting it to hit
Yeah.
that hard for even me, especially for I imagine it'd be way worse for you guys as much as you guys
Yeah.
watched it. But I was even like choking back tears hard. I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
I did not
depressing. Fuck
expect
you,
that
Derek.
at all. Sorry, brother.
So going into it, I expected it to be way more down than Clerks 2, which it was. Even jokes wise, I was expecting it to be way more tame because you can't make Clerks 2 nowadays. It
Right.
would not work in any way, shape, or form. I get it. So I was expecting that. I was expecting it to be sad, but I wasn't expecting the last like 40 minutes to be like like
Right.
it was rough.
Yeah. Rough.
Holy.
Yeah.
I loved that, like, that whole scene of, I mean, I didn't love it, but just the acting that went into the whole scene before Dante actually had his heart attack, and the ladies saying,
Oh
now
yeah.
that's fucking
And
acting. I was like,
acting, yeah.
dude, literally, he's
Oh,
going crazy right
Yeah,
now. He's
he is.
acting his ass off. Like, I was literally thinking that in my head. So I loved that scene. That was amazing.
yeah.
Watching the movie, I realized that he knows how, he being Kevin Smith, he knows how strong the cult following is to those movies, because watching that movie with someone who doesn't know the first two is going to be like, okay, it's a good movie or whatever. But like watching the first two, knowing that quite literally every scene has something to do with the first two movies in some
Right.
way, shape, or form. He was referring to them, all these different things. Like, I absolutely, like you said, I absolutely loved his breaking the silence and talking about, oh, anybody that knows fucking art would say that this should be in black and white. Like, all
Right.
of these colors are fucking terrible. And then the next movie, they go to movies, which is bright pink or bright purple, bright yellow, like all these
Mhm.
vibrant colors. It just made sense. I was like, oh shit, like he really fucking looked into this kind of thing. Like, it also shows more to his genius and you have more of a respect for it. But all of
Yeah.
the stuff leading up to that with Randall, I was like, damn, that's really sad. And then again, didn't love it, but I liked that they did the uh Dante calling his death in the third act. He's like, you're not gonna fucking kill me off in the third act of your movie. And then he gets killed off in the third act of the movie. I was like, holy
Yeah.
shit, that was very much like the interview kind of thing. Like, that was
Right.
a nice
Yeah.
little touch that they did that. So no, I expected it to be a tearjerker. I didn't expect it to be as long of a tearjerker as it was. Like, again, that
Yeah.
I remember pausing it and looking at it, and I was like, damn, we still have like 20, or we have like 30 plus minutes of this movie left, and it was already doing sad shit. So that was rough. Yeah, Rosario Dawson was at the top of my list of sadness. I was like, what the fuck? They literally just killed her off. I'm glad they got her to come back for her part, but still, like,
Right.
that sucked. Holy shit. I, again, the cameos, I thought it was great that they got the fucking egg guy. I was like, no way. So many small roles that
Yep.
were great. Veronica,
Yeah.
loved that. That was
was great.
amazing. And then, yeah, just the whole, like, him doing the remembrance of making all those movies, seeing all of them as young. I was like, fuck, it really has been a really long time since they've been doing this. Like, I don't know when Clerks 1 originally came out, but it had to have been in the 90s, right?
92, 93.
Holy shit. Yeah, so that's like 30 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
good
94.
for
That's crazy though.
yeah.
94.
Came
20
Okay.
out
years
when I
ago.
was born,
More than
literally
30 years ago.
30 years
Yeah,
ago,
30 years
literally
ago.
when I was
Yeah.
born. So
Holy shit.
fuck, man. Yeah, it was cool seeing all of them growing up and being who they are now. Like, good for them. Even
Yeah.
seeing fucking not Rebecca. That's his ex-wife. What's her face?
The click queen.
Yeah, yeah, the
Yeah.
one with the big clit. I can't think of her name, but
Yeah.
even seeing her was good. Like, it was great. It was great. Definitely. Again, I expected it to be sadder. I expected the jokes not to be as like racy as the other
Mhm.
ones. Like, you just don't do that nowadays. And yeah, I loved it. I loved it.
That
It was a
was
good cap off to the end of the series.
one of the reasons I didn't want to watch it, because I felt it was going to be sad, and especially with Derek saying, this is kind of him paying homage after his, or kind of reflecting on his own heart
Yeah.
attack. I was like, "Fuck, this is gonna be a sad
Yeah.
movie," and I
Yep.
was kind of avoiding it, and then now inevitably saw it. It's a beautiful movie, absolutely
Yeah.
beautiful.
It was
I'd
I,
probably
fantastic.
I really liked it. I
I'd
really
probably
liked
give it
it.
like either like a 9 out of, I'm gonna say like a 9.5 out of 10. That's close to a 10 out of 10.
I would
What
still,
about
I
you?
mean, just because I know what Kevin Smith is capable of comedy wise, I would still keep it as like a 7.5, 8 for me
Yeah,
because fucking Clerks 2 would be like the
that's
9.5,
true.
10
Okay,
out of 10 for me.
I'll
Okay.
give you that. That's true.
But that's like all
It
right.
is
Well, I
different
mean,
though.
it's like
They are.
yeah, it's like a 9. You have like a 9 point whatever for Clerks 2 on like the how funny it is, but we're not looking for like how funny Clerks 3 is. It's how like good of a movie it is and how
Yeah.
much you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
it
you
was a good
understand
movie.
that. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I always I liked the way he because you know how in the first one, I don't know if you know or don't know, that really was a thought of his was killing off Dante in the end of the first one. There's an
Oh, I
alternate
didn't know that.
ending. There's an alternate ending where the guy comes in and shoots him. That's why that
Oh, I
scene
didn't know that.
existed in the third one.
Okay.
So the fact that Dante, it was always in the back of Kevin Smith's mind to kill him off in the first one. He still took it all the way to the end of the third one and still ended up killing him. And I was like, that's fucking crazy.
Very wholesome way though, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, also loved Harley Quinn. Just a little cameo. Wasn't expecting that.
yeah,
I remember seeing her in the cast list and I was like, what the fuck? Where is she? And then I forgot about it. And then the end of the movie
yeah,
happened. I was like, oh, there you go.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, he gets all those people. It's all family. I mean, the
Yeah.
the clit woman is his wife in real
That's his
life.
actual wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I've never seen Harley Quinn in any of his movies.
you have. I mean, Hosers. I don't think you've seen Hosers.
I have not
That's
seen
the
Hosers.
movie where her and
So
Johnny
isn't
Depp's
like her
daughter.
main? Yeah, that's like her
Yeah,
movie, right?
they're because they're like him and
That's a
Johnny
View
Depp's
Askew
daughter.
movie?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I definitely haven't seen
Um,
that. Shame on me.
I mean, it's not a good movie.
Oh,
But his daughter and Johnny Depp's daughter are friends in real life, so they starred in that movie.
oh.
And then the Jay and Silent Bob reboot. The Jay and Silent Bob reboot was the reason why I knew
I
Clerks 3 was also going to be a sad movie because the Jay and Silent Bob reboot, it wasn't sad, but it was more of a wholesome movie, just like this one was. Do you know
which is
anything about it?
another
I don't
that's
think I've
another
seen that
reason why
one
I
yet.
haven't seen that one because I know it's like again, I've heard it's a
It's
good
so
movie,
funny.
but
Yeah.
it's like you said, it's a little bit
It's a
different.
movie. It's about Jay finding out he has a kid with
Oh,
what's her
that's
name?
right. I
Jessie
remember
from
hearing
the
about that.
fucking Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah.
Whatever her
Really?
name was in that. Yeah, they have a kid.
Shannon Elizabeth?
Yeah. And they have a kid, and then he meets her when she's older, and it's Harley Quinn Smith.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
She plays Jay's daughter.
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. It's a cool little sharing and recommending
Oh,
these different shows and movies. What's
and
up?
Walrus. She has a cameo in Walrus.
Oh God. Is
She
Walrus a
when
View Askew?
Walrus.
No way.
Tusk?
Or Tusk.
or Tusk. Sorry, no,
Yeah.
Oh,
Walrus. Tusk.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking
Tusk.
about? She has a
Sorry.
cameo in that movie?
Do you remember when he's on the way to the dude's house and he stops at the store and he makes fun of the Canadian accent?
Oh
That's
my
her.
god, I didn't even realize that until you literally just said that
Yeah.
now. I was like, holy
And
shit, I literally see
yeah.
her. Oh my god, with the
And she's like
fucking
fucking
big gulp or
Americans.
whatever he's getting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's hilarious. Okay, well then
Yeah.
yeah, I have seen her in a movie before. Didn't realize that.
All right. And the next thing we have, this might take a while because I have a little surprise in this little ranking thing we're gonna do. But last
Love
week, Derek
surprises.
gave us a top tens off of like the top 10 website of top 10 comedy movies of all time. There were some funny movies on there,
Boo-boo.
but we disagreed with majority of all of it and where it was ranked. So we were originally going to be like, well, let's do a top 10. And I said, you know what? Fuck that. We can just do a ranking tier list with a bunch of comedy movies. Now, the little twist to this is I have over 100 comedy movies for us to go over. I wasn't sure how many I was going to get. And I was looking at the list. I was like, damn, it's kind of building this up, but we'll
I
see
don't know
how
if
we
can
go.
do 100.
Let's do over 100.
We'll see
Easy.
what we get.
So
Let's
we
go.
rank 100 plus comedy movies. And starting with it, let me get the presentation going. So here we are, where we rank 100 plus comedy movies. All right. So to
Okay.
start it off with, we're going to hit up with Borat.
Ew.
See.
That's what you want to start it off with?
Don't worry about it. We're just going to keep on going. Yeah.
That's like that's a D for me.
I
It's
give
a
it a
D.
C.
Yeah.
I would give this probably around a D as well. So we'll put it in D.
I guess, yeah, 2 out of 3. Sucks
All
to
right.
suck, Derek.
I'm not mad
This
about
movie.
it.
Oh, really quick. Sorry, let me explain
I'm
something
not
here.
upset about this.
I have S plus A B C D E F. Okay, explanatory. Except for when it comes to S plus. S plus will be reserved for any of them that each of us give an S. So if we all three of us agree that a movie is an S, it gets moved to S plus. Okay.
Okay, for sure.
Simple
Okay.
enough. All right. Next one. Good Burger.
That's an A for me.
Good Burgers. I'll give it an A for nostalgic purposes because it's stupid funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a dumb movie, but it's
Yeah.
for nostalgic purposes. We grew up on that shit. That's an A for me.
Right.
Watched it probably one of the most times I've ever watched any other movie.
All
Well,
right.
there's a few up there.
The other guys.
I haven't seen that in a very long time, so I would have to put it as a B because I remember liking it, but I don't remember how much.
I was gonna give this one a C.
He is crazy. What?
I can only remember Aim for the Bushes, honestly.
Right? That's
And,
what
okay,
I was thinking too,
take
and
it
I was
back.
like, and
that one
that's
and
not
the tuna talk.
don't-
Where he's like, "Oh, a tuna."
No,
You
no.
don't,
I
you don't
was
remember when he
thinking
goes to
of-
his ex-wife's house?
I was thinking
He's like-
of the fucking him and Eva Longoria.
Well, that too, but no, it was his ex-girlfriend, and the guy has the beard. He's like, you probably think because of the beard, I'm really hairy, shaved. And Mark Wahlberg's like, Ellen, because he wants him to come back in, and like they're in the kitchen. She's trying to hook back up with Will Ferrell, and then they end up running and leaving. And the guy's like, "You get back over here and make love to my wife." That's crazy. You
I
guys don't remember
do
this
kind
shit.
of remember it a little
The
bit now
homeless
that you're
people
saying
fucking
it,
in his car.
but
God.
So Derek,
You guys are
I
killing
give
me
it a
right
B.
now.
Ty
I
gives
give
it a
it an A.
C.
no, I gave it a B. You
A.
gave it a C.
See, oh my
Yeah,
bad.
vice
Yes.
versa.
All right, that's
I
fine.
give that
So
movie
it would
an A.
land.
That movie is hilarious.
It would land in a B. Holy.
Right in the middle. That's so disrespectful.
Sorry,
you
Derek.
both need to you both need to
Welcome to the
rewatch that
ranking
movie
list,
and
man.
laugh.
And
No, you both need
laugh.
to rewatch that and laugh a lot because that movie's very fucking funny.
All right. Oop. Don't be a menace in South Central while drinking Kool-Aid in the hood. Or drinking juice in the hood. My bad.
I feel bad for this, but that's like a B
That's
for me.
another-
Maybe a C, honestly.
I was gonna say C. It's been
A
forever since I've
C?
even seen this movie either. So.
That's what I'm
It's been a
saying.
while
Like,
since I've seen it.
there's some nostalgic stuff that I remember, and it was great, but it's definitely not my favorite Wayne's Brothers project.
True. Very true.
So
Man.
I would be
I'm
comfortable
gonna be
putting
a
that
lot
at a C.
higher on all these movies than you guys. I'm gonna put it at a B.
All right. It's gonna move down to C.
Sorry, Derek.
Stop apologizing to me. The only one you need to apologize for so far is fucking the
Rush
other
Hour.
guys.
I'm giving Rush Hour.
Rush Hour's
A
an A.
B.
I was gonna say B.
Yeah. Again, I'm putting it at a B because I haven't seen it in a long time. But all I can think of is I don't even. Never mind. I won't even say it on here. Jackie
Sex
Chan.
Drive.
Jackie Chan's great. Sex Drive.
Okay, I know this is unrated, but we're just gonna take it as the regular one because the unrated is a whole nother
The
monstrosity
unrated-
of this
Wait,
movie.
Todd, did you ever watch the unrated?
Yes.
The unrated is an
For those who don't
STS
know,
for sure.
Unrated
Oh
Sex
my
Drive is a
God.
completely different movie from original Sex Drive.
I don't even know if you can call that a movie. It's just it's a project, but it's
is.
great.
It is.
But it is fucking great.
If you haven't seen it, check it out.
That's again,
He's
I
running
feel
through the
like a dick for
cornfield?
doing this, but that's an A for me. But it also I've seen that more recently than everything else, and I just remember fucking cracking up to this shit.
I love Sex Drive. I will also give it an A.
Yeah, I give it an A. The unrated when he's running through the cornfield and you just see fucking dick running like waving. Where did that come from?
Oops,
No,
my
that
bad.
movie, Sex Drive had me in tears, man. That's a great movie. It's so funny.
All right, I'm
One
happy
that
we
doesn't get
agreed
talked
on that
about
one.
enough.
It really doesn't. All right, so after Sex Drive, we got Liar Liar. Hold on one second. I
S.
should
I love
probably
Liar
wait.
Liar.
Yes, Liar Liar is an S for me as well. It depends. I guess this depends on Todd.
That
I'm
would
not
be
gonna
an
go
A
there.
for me.
Oh,
Yeah. I enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it, but it'll be an A for me.
I love
All
that
right.
movie with all my heart.
Yeah, no, Elliot's never seen it, and I was like, what?
That's crazy.
This next one, I
I'm
think, will be an
kicking
S
my
for all of
ass.
us.
Oh,
Forgetting
S.
Sarah Marshall.
S.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That
you
is one of my
fucking
favorite
kidding me?
movies of all time. I
That
love
is
this
a
movie.
beautiful movie, and yeah, I thought this would be one.
They did
And
something crazy with that one.
really quick though,
They're
I'm
just
very
recently reminded me of the Dracula thing. The Dracula
yes,
music.
the play,
Musical.
yeah,
Yes.
So good.
Yes.
I love the
and the
Dracula
fucking
musical.
Peter, you suck. Peter, you suck. It's great. It's great.
The Dracula musical is fucking awesome. I love that it's a real thing that he made too.
yeah, absolutely.
So good.
Really quick, look at this tier list, guys. This is already going swellingly. We didn't have to worry about too many being on
Swellingly.
That's not a
Google
weird
that
way to
one.
put it,
Is
but
that
I-
even a word?
No.
It is today.
Just swell. It's going swell.
Swimmingly, I think is what I mixed it
I
with.
know. You're mixing-
Swimmingly, yeah, you're mixing two words.
It's okay.
I
That's
like
what we do here.
Yeah.
We trendsetters. Major
S.
Pain is an S for me, but that's nostalgia
Todd's gonna
really riding on that.
disrespect it. Todd's gonna
It's up to him.
disrespect the fuck out of Major Pain right now.
No, that's S tier.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good.
That's S tier.
Ooh, buddy.
I just
Alrighty.
knew you guys were gonna point the finger right away. To this, to that.
Well, no, it was based on the face you made. I didn't say shit until you made a
This
This
face.
might
after
be
we both
another
said
S
S.
plus, so I might keep it there. I love you, man.
I love you, man. I love that movie.
I might give it an A,
honestly.
actually.
I'm gonna give it an A. I'm giving that movie an A. It's
I'm
hilarious.
comfortable with that being an A.
Okay.
Yeah. It's super good, but
I'm
I don't
comfortable
know
with
if
that being
it's-
an A.
Yeah,
That's a great movie
Yeah.
though.
it really is.
Yes.
I don't know if Todd's seen this next one, but if he has, awesome. Boat Trip.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't know. I just remember watching it with Derek all the time. That's the only
Oh
reason.
my god, the scene
least
with the
kiss me
fucking
first.
lady fucking riding his face. Oh my
Yup.
god, and she's just humping him. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
great.
good shit.
He nuts out the fucking window.
yeah,
At least
I
kiss me
want to
first.
say this
That
is.
was fucking stupid.
I want to.
that's like
I don't
B.
know.
I'm gonna-
That's a
I
B
would say
for
I'm
me.
gonna
Yeah,
give it a B. Yeah.
yeah,
This is-
Yeah.
that's a B for me.
All right. Cool. Hey, all right. Cool.
I forgot
Let's
about
see.
that movie. I'm not gonna lie.
This one. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta do all this duplicate and deletes. Little Nicky.
This movie, I don't understand, but it gets hate. A lot of people talk shit about this movie
Well,
because
Nicky's
of
an-
his voice.
I don't care. Is an S for me.
That's an S for me. I quote
Oh,
this
okay.
to this day.
Okay.
Literally,
awesome.
just the other day, someone said something. I was like, "Super Devil Juice, give me that little girl,"
Give me-
and no one knows
Super
what
Devil
I'm
Juice.
talking about. It makes me so upset. No,
Oh,
Lil
man.
Nicky, if
People
I'm
don't watch
honestly,
it.
a lot of fucking Adam Sandler is going to be S for me. Like I grew up
Absolutely.
on Adam Sandler.
That's how
Yeah.
I'm with Adam Sandler and Jim Carrey. I feel like are going to be a lot of
Yeah,
S's
Kings of
for me.
Comedy, absolutely.
Little
Especially when it came to
Nicky,
movies,
I
they were
think,
unmatched almost.
man, I don't know what between Waterboy and Little Nicky, what Adam Sandler movie I've seen more times. I don't understand how
Yeah.
people dislike Little Nicky. Like I said, maybe it's the voice, but it's so fucking funny, dude.
Oh, it's
This
great.
next one is what we got into Tissy about last week.
Is this Clerks too? Yeah,
This
it's
is Clerks
S.
too.
That's
Oh,
S. You're so
S.
I don't
You're
get fucked.
yeah,
I'm
you're
sorry.
so
trolling.
It's
ridiculous.
just it's an
You're
A for
trolling.
me.
dumb.
I'm
You're
not
trolling.
trolling.
That's so
I promise you, I'm
trolling.
not trolling.
You're
That's an
trolling.
S.
Really quick, I tried to not add any sequels except for Clerks 2 is the only exception because I can
Oh,
element
because
the
it
fact
was
that
the conversation. Yeah.
well that and out of Clerks 1 and 2, Clerks 2 really outshines Clerks 1 in my opinion.
Oh no, I agree.
Clerks 1 is still a fantastic movie, but
Oh,
Clerks 2 is just
absolutely,
funnier.
But Clerks
absolutely,
2,
exactly.
of the
But
trilogy,
for this
Clerks 2
list,
is
Yeah.
it had to be Clerks 2,
Yes.
right?
yeah,
Okay.
that's fair.
Sorry, let me start getting
And you
that
have it
taken
in
care of
S
before.
instead of S
I'm
plus.
sorry, guys. I wasn't like that with it, but all right, the
C.
next one. I'm sorry,
Whatever.
guys.
You hate it, I
A.
guess.
A.
I hate it. Austin
A for
Powers.
me.
Austin Powers is an A. Austin Powers is
A,
an
I
A. I like that
agree.
one.
That one I could argue maybe.
Well, if you're
the
doing
sequels
it
would've been
just
better.
off of that, then I need Rush Hour to be up to an A.
Oh.
Because if I'm taking it based off of the whole series, then Rush Hour as a whole is an A for me.
What about you, Derek?
We're oh okay.
I wasn't originally doing it as a full series.
I'm just looking at this list and I'm like, there's no way I have Rush Hour being an A or B right now. Was I the only person that said B?
I think I said
I don't even
B as
remember.
well. I think
I might have said A. I don't think all. I don't know. But
All right, we'll just go on. We'll just go on.
We'll see. We can edit it a little bit later. Let's get
I'm
some more in
chatting
here.
right now.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, okay. Oh, this next one's probably going to be an S for all of us. I'm just get it up there.
Oh, Waterboy, 100%.
It's Waterboy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's
100%.
Yeah, Todd died to it, man.
Todd died
literally,
to it.
literally. Still to this day.
To this day.
What Mama don't know won't hurt it.
Shallow Hal is the next one.
That's a funny movie, but I'll give it.
That's like a C for me.
Yeah.
Funny movie, but
right.
It is
yeah.
funny, but
In comparison,
Derek, you agree with the C? I don't know if I heard you right.
I was the first one to say C, brother.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good.
I think we said it simultaneously.
It doesn't matter. We all agreed it was C. Yes.
Mystery Men.
I've only seen this movie once, and it was funny.
Really?
Or maybe you've seen it twice, but it was funny. It's another C for me.
I put
I
it
don't
at a B.
dislike it.
D for me because I've never seen it.
You giving it a D, Todd?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Okay.
So.
All right, then let's see. Damn, Todd, I'm surprised you've never seen that. That's crazy.
I have. It's been a long time. Doesn't look familiar.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Next one is School of Rock.
Oh, that's A at least. That's a minimum A.
I was gonna give it a B, but hey, since you both guys are on A, then it'll go to A.
I love School of Rock.
School of Rock is. I would say I was thinking about it, and I was like, it's really wholesome. But I think for me, the wholesome outweighs the comedy for me, at least for School of Rock.
Oh wow,
but
that movie is hilarious to me.
Yeah, it's very funny.
That's fair. That's fair. The cable guy.
Fucking S.
Cable guys.
Fucking S.
100%.
I agree. 100%.
Let's go.
I still quote that one.
Yes. I do the when they're in the fucking, what do you call it? The dueling thing. He's like,
yeah. Oh my god. All right, next one is This Is the End.
That's an S for me. I love This Is the End.
It's teetering. It's teetering.
It's close for me as well.
Yeah,
I don't know because
I might have to put that as an S.
It's an S for me. That's all I know.
I'll give it an
Jonah
S as
Hill.
well, just because there's so many quotable moments.
He
The
said,
amount of like
he said,
people
so
that were
something not
down
that
to
chill happened last night.
Dude.
the amount of people that were down to just do
Emma
and say the
Watson.
craziest
Yeah, no,
shit.
that's an S
Yeah.
for
So
me.
good.
What was it?
I love that movie.
Channing Tatum in the Gimp suit.
Yes. Yes.
He said, I call him Channing Tate Yum.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Oh my
such a
god.
fucking
Yeah,
funny
definitely.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this one's such a good one too. This one's gonna be an S for me. It's Old School.
My boy,
I give
Blue.
Old School an A.
Hey, oh shit.
A. Yeah,
What are you at,
it's good.
Todd?
I do enjoy it a lot.
Streaking through the quad.
Streets
Oof.
are cool. Frank the
Depending what
Tank.
Todd says.
I think that one might be S for me.
All right.
I think so. Fucking tackling dude out of the fucking van when they're
The
getting all of
fucking
them. You say
tranquilizer
anything about this? I'll
Yeah.
fucking kill you. Yeah,
Kill you.
it's. Oh
Dude,
yeah, that's
in your
an
neck.
S tier.
Oh,
Oh
You're
yeah, that's
crazy.
an S tier for me. You're
Yeah.
crazy, but I like you.
Like you.
Oh yeah.
You just took a
Absolutely.
fucking dart to the neck.
Oh, this one might be a controversial. I know you guys really love this one. The Big Lebowski.
Man, I know people love this movie, and I feel like they're all gonna fucking hate us. I'm giving it
Yeah.
a D.
I've,
I like the
I-
this is
theme.
strictly because I haven't seen it. I'm sorry,
okay.
but it's same thing. D. I
D.
mean, we could honestly move that down further because I haven't seen it.
It's only a D. I don't like the one
You know what?
scene.
I'm gonna put it at
That's
an
it.
E. Todd, are
There
you
we
at
go.
E?
Yeah, E works for me.
I'm sorry, because like literally what Derek said the other time, the only quotable line from it, really.
I've seen
not
it.
even looking
That
at
I've seen
as
that
quotable
line
lines, but
plenty
like
of times. I've
parts
seen
of it
that
that-
scene.
There-
Yeah.
People
I remember
have
being
other
bored out of my
quotable
mind watching this
lines.
movie. I might have to rewatch it.
That's what I was saying is I want to rewatch it because I watched it a long time ago, and
I'm
maybe
kind of like bummed thinking
maybe I'm
about
gonna
rewatching
watch it. Maybe I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna think it's one of the funniest fucking movies.
Maybe it needs to
But I
rewatch,
don't know.
but yeah, I'm comfortable putting it at an E.
That's fine. Bring it.
Sorry, world. Yeah.
Sorry, we're really.
Yeah, sorry guys.
There's gonna be more dislikes for us right there.
We'll rewatch it someday. Wait, is that
Spaceballs.
no? Not
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
That's a B for me.
Spaceballs is a B for me because I
Yeah.
don't remember all of it.
Same.
I remember parts. It's another movie I have to rewatch. And
You combing through the desert. We didn't find shit. That part is hilarious, but I would give it a B as well.
yeah, I need to watch it again. I just don't remember all of it. I wonder if there's one movie I'm thinking of, and if it's on here,
Dude, this
an
one, I
immediate
think you guys are gonna agree. It has to be.
S tier. Get it
Grandma's
the fuck
boy.
up there. Just
Yeah.
put it up
Oh,
there. Just put it the fuck up there.
Just gets the
There's a-
smallest glimpse of it over there.
Yeah. Get it the fuck
Yeah.
up there.
I had a feeling that was gonna be it. I really tried
is
when I was getting all these
gotta
movies
love
to put movies I thought would
Look at all the S pluses we have compared to everything.
we knew.
I mean, not
I just kinda
necessarily.
happy
Not
with it,
necessarily. Like that's 7 compared to we've gone through what? I don't know what that math is.
True.
real quick off the top of my-
Yeah, no, for sure.
This next one, I'm putting at an A. It is The Mask. I love it, but Jim Carrey has way better stuff.
I mean, that doesn't mean it's not.
True,
It's
but
an S for me. It's an S for me.
It's an S
okay.
for me.
I love The Mask, dude.
That's what I'm
We just
saying.
watched it not too long ago, and I was like,
This shit's
holds
still
up.
fucking funny.
Still
Dude,
so
Jim Carrey
funny.
is timeless, so it
Yes.
doesn't surprise me at all. Like, even rewatching clips from Liar Liar when Elliot said he didn't see it, I was cracking
Mhm.
up. I was like, the way he was able to do stuff is just perfect.
Yeah.
All right, Pineapple Express.
S.
S.
Yeah, I
That's
figured we all would probably agree on that one.
That's an S for you as well, Adam.
You know,
That's
You
honestly
don't like parts
surprising.
too. Yeah. What the fuck?
yeah, no, I enjoy Pineapple Express more.
It's so.
There was just so many stuff that happened in it that, like,
It's crazy.
I knew Derek and I would have that as an S, but I'm
Yeah.
surprised that you have that as an S.
yeah. fucking unkillable. what was the actor's name?
Danny McBride.
Yeah, Danny
Danny
McBride.
Yes.
McBride,
Never
yeah.
dying.
Yes.
Coming back.
Some of the funniest scenes ever. That alone just had me dying every single time, especially when he was hit with the car. just the way he was able to shake that shit off was just too funny. Yeah. Also, I also am semi-surprised I put it there, but yeah, I love the movie. It's a lot of fun. The Heat is the next one. I actually really enjoyed this movie.
You know what?
that
Yeah, I
movie
give
was not bad.
this
I'd give that
movie.
an
This
A.
movie, I give an A. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
I
give that an
agree.
A for sure.
The whole scene at the dinner table where they keep calling her a narc. That shit
Oh, yeah.
cracking the fuck up, dude. That was so good.
All right. The next one
That's for
is
sure.
The
Oh,
Goonies.
S. Put it up there.
Goonies. Yeah, Goonies is an S for
Yeah.
sure. That's a
See,
classic.
there's some of them I like. Goonies, I was kind of skeptic on putting it on there because I feel like it's more adventurous than comedy, but
It's comedy.
whatever. There's some
It's
other
comedy.
ones that I was like, these are like absolutely beloved by everybody. I'm gonna avoid putting it on there. Like I was gonna put Sandlot on here, but I was like, I feel like that one's just really loved by a lot of
S.
people, and it's like, yeah. But I didn't put that on there. There's still
For
a lot
sure.
more.
I
Though.
got you. I got you. Yeah.
All right, let's duplicate, delete. I don't like that I have to do that. I'm sorry, guys, but
You're good, man.
all right. Let's see. What was the next one? Nutty Professor.
Hercules. I give Nutty Professor an A.
I give it an A as well.
I'm comfortable with that.
Fair enough. Look at our A's catching up to the
Good.
S's, S pluses.
Yeah.
You know how I got an idea.
I do.
Delete. I'm putting
I
this
do
over
enjoy
here.
it when
This
he lost his
should be
weight and he
things
was like,
easy.
I can see my dick. It's cracking me up. That's
Putting it
good.
over there for what?
Instead of deleting then duplicating, I could just go over to that one and duplicate it and drag it. It should be easier. This one I think is going to be another S plus for us. Is waiting.
Dude, I work in the
Waiting's
restaurant.
S.
Todd's like, this is
100%
my
waiting.
shit.
Waiting's
Yeah,
S.
no, we watched that movie a ton of times too. Probably
Fine.
a lot of these movies we probably watch an unhealthy amount of times, but that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that makes me
I cannot believe you have Clerks 2 in the
That's
S
what I'm
right now.
saying.
I'm looking at this
Doesn't make
list and
any
it's glaring at me. It's glaring
Doesn't
at
make
me.
any
Oh
sense.
my
It's the same
god, it
fucking
hurts
humor.
so
Sorry,
bad.
sorry to hurt you, brother.
Oh,
Dodgeball is the next one.
it's an
S.
S. Fuck you, Adam.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Yes, Clerks 2
You're
under
bound.
Dodgeball. You're so
That's what I'm
fucking
saying. Like,
Relax, dude.
ah,
That's how I feel,
crazy.
man.
How you feel is inaccurate.
This one's gonna be interesting where you guys put it. I'm gonna give this. It's Click. Adam Sandler's Click.
So we're talking funny, right? Like,
Right.
it's a
right.
great movie.
that's like a B
Click.
for me.
Yeah,
Click
I would
was
say-
so sad at the end.
Yeah. It ended
I
up
give it
taking
a
it.
B.
It's a great movie. I like the
would-
movie a lot,
Great
and it does
movie.
have its very funny moments. But for a comedy, yeah, I'll put that as a B.
I give it a
I would
B,
have gave it
yeah.
a C, but you guys gave it a B, so I'll put it there. But yeah, I agree. I do love the movie. It's just as far as comedy goes, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how you guys were gonna feel about that one, but yeah, happy
Mhm.
more or less. Next one is Galaxy Quest.
It's funny.
Sorry,
I
guys,
give it
that's
a
C for
B.
me.
I give it a B.
Yeah,
I
never
would give
give up,
this
never
one.
surrender is all I got. So
I would give this one hey, fuck. I don't know. It's teetering between B and C. Because
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a B. I do really
Yeah.
like it.
It was
Yeah.
it was a fun movie. I liked it.
I didn't hate it.
Right. That's fair.
Now I'm waiting.
I
to
like
see if
the
any
game
This
movie-
one's an
of-
oddball because it's not really a comedy, but it became a comedy basically.
fucking
What
B,
the
but
fuck
yeah.
even is this?
Todd, you don't know The Room with Tom
No.
Wiseau? I didn't hit her. I did not. Oh,
With the
hi,
really
Mom.
bad acting.
You never. Come on. Really?
With how much
Okay.
time you have spent with Cameron and you don't know what
Right.
this is crazy.
Yeah,
This
So
is one of
that's
those movies
actually
that
not a comedy,
F for me.
as it
It's a
should
D.
be.
It's a D. Yeah, no. It is very funny though because of how bad it is.
Yeah, Todd, this movie's renowned as one of the worst movies ever, and it's so
So
popular for that reason. And like the guy who made it, he's the main actor, he's the director. His name's Tommy Wiseau, and he became renowned for how bad the movie was and how bad the dialogue was for it.
Todd, it's
Wow.
so popular for how bad it is that there's a movie called The Disaster Artist starring James Franco
I've
playing
seen
as
that.
that guy.
That's what
That's
he's
what this
based off
movie's
of it.
based on.
Oh,
That movie that he's making,
I I
that's
haven't
based
seen
off
that, but
of
I've seen that. Like, I know what movie
Okay.
you're talking about.
oh
I'm
yeah, no,
surprised
that
Todd's
that's
never seen
about
that. That's
that's
crazy.
about the creation of the movie The Room.
No shit.
Yeah.
All right, the next
Really
one,
fucking
Kung
bad.
Pao.
Sorry, guys. That's
Enter
like a
the
D for
Fist.
me.
I'm giving it a B because it's really fucking corny, but it is funny. Like
Todd,
my
you said
favorite
D.
Yeah, it's a D
I'm
for
giving
me.
it a C. Derek's giving it a B.
my favorite yeah, I'm giving it a B just
I'll
because
put it a
the
C.
3 boob chick is hilarious.
Wee,
And
wee,
then
wee.
the and the stupid line, the
The knock
stupid
knock
joke.
joke.
The
Yes.
joke is so
What was it?
dumb, but
Knock
it
knock.
makes no, it's
What was
what
it?
do you get when you
Oh
cross
yeah,
um
owl and a bungee cord.
my
My
ass?
ass.
It's so stupid.
Oh, it's so
He's like,
good.
my name is Betty. But isn't
Betty.
Betty a girl's name? It's so dumb.
Uh, next one, I love this one. This one's an S for me. It's Rat Race.
Rat Race, I give an A. Can't give it an S, but I'll
Really?
give it an
Oh
A.
man, I love Rat
I love
Race.
that movie. It's very funny. Look at Todd. What are you
It's up
gonna
to
do?
Todd. What are you gonna do?
That's like a C for me.
Really?
Fuck.
I would maybe because again, that I feel like that's something that like
Like it.
I watched with my mom as a kid, so it probably has way more adult humor. So I don't remember it being that funny to me. Also, I'm sorry, but like Mr. Bean was never really that funny to me. So
He doesn't play Mr. Bean.
I
Yeah.
know, but like that character has never been funny, so like I just like associate him with that. So that's what I think of in my head.
You
I
guys cool
love
with it
Whoopi
being a B now?
Goldberg and stuff like that.
That's
Yeah, I'm
fine.
fine with that. Sure.
One of my
Man,
favorite scenes in that movie is when John Lovitz
the Hitler
burns
scene.
this
Oh
fuck
my
well, the Hitler
god.
scene, but when he burns his finger and he's flipping off the fucking bikers and he's driving around in Hitler's fucking Mercedes Benz and he's a Jewish
Thank
guy.
you.
It was all hilarious.
Yeah, that shit
No
was
recollection of that.
hilarious.
Yeah, I'd have
Oh
to
man,
rewatch
Todd,
it.
yeah.
Super funny.
Definitely think you need to rewatch Rat Race. That movie
Yeah.
is hilarious.
Sorry.
It's all
Everything
good.
with Seth Green and his brother.
Oh
Hilarious.
man, absolutely. All right. Let's see here. Sorry, I gotta every time I go open up the file, I gotta scroll down and I lose it. This one I think is gonna be on
Good.
S plus for us. It's Friday.
Yeah, get the fuck
That's
out of
yeah,
here.
you already know.
Okay,
That's
don't say
us
get the
for
fuck.
sure.
Okay, we
You
don't know.
already know. You
We don't know how
already
Derek's
know.
feeling sometimes. I'm joking.
You're the one we got to worry about.
I know.
Yeah,
Apparently, this one I was
dude.
kind of iffy on
That's-
putting it on here, but it's Deadpool. Technically a comedy. Technically,
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. It's very
yeah.
funny. I
I'm
It's like a
giving
don't
C
this.
for
dude,
me.
I was gonna give it a B.
what? As far as like comedy goes,
Yeah, it's like a
or
C.
Yeah.
just
It's a
because you
good
don't like
movie, but
Deadpool?
like
Okay.
no. I enjoyed the movie. I still have to
Okay.
see the new one.
Derek, where you
But
put it?
It's not out yet, is it?
No,
I'm
where
talking
you put
about the
Deadpool,
one
Derek?
prior to. Oh no. Actually, I did see that one. That's the one with Juggernaut, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I just need to see the
Uh,
newest one with Wolverine.
Right,
Yeah, as we all do.
Derek.
That B is fine. Yeah.
Okay,
I give it a
All right.
B.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
If we're just going with jokes and shit like that, yeah. As far
right,
as
right.
comedy goes.
I mean, we had waiting, so I mean, we had. Ooh, this one's good. This is Grind. I love this movie. I'll give it an A.
Oh
Grind?
my god, I
Grind, you wanna know what?
forgot
I
about
just
this
watched
movie.
Grind like last
Nuh-uh.
month.
Bro,
And
this
it
movie made me delusional
holds
as a
up.
child.
It holds
I was
up.
like,
It's
I
so
could be a
funny, dude.
skateboarder. I can become.
Holy.
This movie made me want to skate,
I'm
and I never skated ever in my life.
I'm gonna give it an A, unfortunately. Not even unfortunately. I think it deserves an A. It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Grind
So
is
I
fucking
feel like
hilarious.
I would give it an A, but because I haven't seen it in so long, I would put it at a B for me. But I remember loving this movie as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely
yeah,
comfortable
super
with
funny.
it being an A.
Tom Green.
Holy shit,
he's
I
like-
forgot about that movie.
Jimmy was.
Oh shit. Sorry, guys.
Oh, easy.
Click the wrong thing to duplicate. There we go. My bad.
Now all the colors are off.
No, they have always been off on the side over there.
Some bitch.
That's how I had to stretch it. It's please don't judge my work, man. The next movie is Hot Tub Time Machine. This one,
I give it a B.
I was gonna say B for me.
It's a B.
Great Red Buffalo, huh?
The Grand Buffalo. Yeah, no, it's a funny movie. I almost gave it an A, but I was like, you know what? I'll give it a B.
It's also been a really long time since I've seen it. And
Well, it doesn't matter what I say. It looks like it's a B, boys.
Well,
I
you have
mean,
to
if
say
you put it
something.
lower or higher,
I would say it's a B or an A.
Okay,
I'm comfortable with it being a B, but I think I personally would rate it an A.
gotcha.
All right.
All right. Let's see the next one. Next one is Wayne's World.
S. You already know I was gonna say S.
I'm kind of curious what Todd's gonna say.
I'm curious on what you're gonna say.
I'm gonna say S.
I'm gonna say S.
Oh, okay.
All
Why would I say
right.
anything otherwise?
I don't know. I don't know.
I call me crazy, but that's fucking both of their best work.
Yeah.
Between Dana Carvey and Michael Myers, like I love some good Austin
Well,
Powers, but
there's one movie I
Adam's
would
gonna
say is
say
better.
Shrek.
Yes.
Shrek. Oh,
Yes,
fuck.
I love Shrek. Might be a little too
I
expensive,
can respect that, but
The answer is
again,
still
Wayne's World was another one that S.
but- let me put it up there first.
I'm sorry, Adam. That's the little game I
Oh no,
have
Mean
within
Girls.
this.
Mean Girls is, an
Is
S. Mean
I get
Girls.
to see it before it comes up. I'm like, yes.
I love how fast Todd was on it.
Mean
You know
Girls
what?
is one.
I'll give it an F. I'm joking. I'll give it an S as well. I love
Yeah,
Mean
no,
Girls. It's great.
That's a great.
I was
movie.
very excited. I got to show Ava this movie, and there's some parts I was like, "Ooh, maybe not," but it was.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. The
She
girls
still-
want to watch it, and I'm
She
like,
still
yeah,
had a
not
really
yet,
good time
not
and
yet.
enjoyed it a lot, and I was very happy about that. All right. Next is oh, this one's an S for me. Is White Chicks. I love this movie. This movie's hilarious, but I'm curious on what you guys.
I'm so sorry. I really
Alright,
do
give it a
enjoy this
B.
movie. I really do, but I think so many people over time have played it out, so it brought it down to an
I could
A
see
for
that.
me. But I think in the grand scheme of things, I won't be mad giving this an S because culturally,
It was
there was
super
nothing
funny.
that was touching this.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely not.
when this came out, it
know what?
took
No.
over all of America. So I'm
Oh.
okay with it being
Yeah.
an S, but for me,
I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A.
I'll put it as an S then to keep it as an S.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
yeah.
keep it in. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'll keep
I
that.
watched
I'll
this like
put
a
it in.
year ago, and I was cracking up. I forgot how
I have
funny
to
some of those
rewatch
parts
it.
were. I was like, dude,
Yes.
this movie's fucking awesome.
I love
But
the,
yeah,
I love the scene when,
whole
when they're in
time-
the car. When they're in the car and they're like rapping and they're like, "You guys just can't say the N word." They're like, "No one's
No
looking
one's
No
at
one's
us."
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely
The only
fucking
thing I could think
S-tier
of when
comedy.
watching that movie was like, yeah, this movie could never be made nowadays.
No.
It's so good though. All right. Ooh, this one's a good one. Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
See, this is
That's an
something
S
that
for
I would
me.
put above Shallow Hal for sure.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
easily.
Yeah, I'm
That's an
giving
S
it
for
an
me.
A.
Rock.
Movie.
You giving it an S, Derek?
Yeah, I love this
Fuck,
movie.
man. Not, but then again, I can quote like almost every single song from this movie too.
Yeah, no, 'cause
But
it's
that's
fucking great.
from Willie and Driving to Martial Arts.
No, that's mainly from Derek. But Willie did help a lot. 'cause
I was
Willie
gonna say we
played the
listen
hell
to
out of
this
that.
every day on the way
That
to
is
martial
true.
arts.
Fuck, it's teetering between S and A for me. I'm curious where Todd's gonna put it. Sounds like he's gonna kind of put it lower. He said just over
No.
Shallow Hal.
For sure, this is between S and A. I'm just trying to
Okay.
think.
I'm gonna give it an S. So if you want to give it an A or whatever,
I'm cool with giving it an A to keep it in S because I don't think
That's
it's
fair.
worthy of S plus.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I'm not mad at that. All right. Next one.
Especially because it's not better than Clerks 2, jackass.
Exactly.
Fuck you guys.
And that's the problem I have with this list. Like I look at it, I'm like, I love me some Mean Girls, But is it better than Clerks 2 as a
Right.
comedy? Come
See,
on.
that's the thing. That's the thing is that it's not. Adam just ruined it.
I
Ugh.
didn't. Stop.
You soiled it.
Soiled it. Shrek is an S for me.
Shrek is a D. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, put
Okay,
that shit as a fucking F.
Guys, get your biases out of the way because you're mad about Clerks 2. We're talking about something very important here. Shrek needs to be properly slotted.
Shrek's
Well,
an A.
then I'll give it an A.
Okay. Then it looks like it's an A.
Yeah, fuck out.
I'm not entirely mad at that.
Fuck.
Because I can't have Shrek being on the same level as fucking Clerks 2.
Whoa,
You
chill
son of a
out.
bitch.
You should. You should be happy that they would be on the same tier. Wedding Singer.
Eh. See,
Eh?
sorry,
Really?
yeah, this was not my favorite
Holy.
favorite. I would any day of the week
Damn.
take 50 First Dates over this.
Really?
Sorry. Yeah.
Sure.
Holy
I
shit.
love 50 First Dates, but I think it's around the same tier level of 50 First Dates for me anyway.
I would put
I love one.
I would put 50 First Dates at a B or or B. I would put it over at least one over it, so
All right,
I'm
Derek,
comfortable with a
where are you
C for
putting
me.
Wedding Singer?
Wedding Singer's an A for me.
It would have been an S for me. So what do you want to do, A or B?
What did Todd have it at? C?
At a C.
So it's somewhere in between here.
I would say B, just to be because you said S, I said A, Todd said C. It probably should be an A then, right? Like in the
Yeah, I
middle.
think so.
Yeah.
Todd, you cool with that?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
It's not, and obviously I rated a C, so it's not anywhere where I would have it, but that's fine.
Right. Fair enough. Oh, this one's such a good one. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
That's A.
That's an
Yeah.
A.
I think
Oh, fuck. That might be an S.
I would give it an A, but it's up
I'm
to
giving
you,
it an
Derek,
A.
now.
I give it
Okay.
an A.
Todd, you giving it an S then?
yeah, I'll give it an A because it's gonna be an A regardless.
Right. I mean, like you could still say S.
Yeah,
for you,
that's true. No, I like it an A. I like
Okay.
an
Fair enough.
A. The movie is funny as fuck though.
It is.
All right, next
See,
movie.
this one
Call
is
me
S
crazy.
for me.
Call me crazy. I don't know. Maybe I have to rewatch it. I feel like I might prefer Guantanamo Bay over the first one.
Oh, for Harold and Kumar.
I mean, you just think of the cock meat sandwich, and how can you go wrong?
Well, yeah, it's that it's a lot. And then when they go to the hood and the guy is pouring out the grape soda to get them to talk.
Oh my god, it's so wrong, but it's so
Yeah,
great.
it's so good.
Oh god.
Derek, scary movie.
S. Scary movie.
Yeah, I think
for
that's
sure.
way too iconic not to put on S. Oh, running out of space. Dun, dun,
I literally was
dun.
gonna say, like, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Figure it out. All right, let's see here.
Yeah,
Oh, this
I'm
one's
nothing.
gonna be a game changer for you guys.
What's not? That's like a B.
You're gonna argue for
see
this
it.
to be an S. The grown-ups.
Grown-ups.
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably
Give it a
even a
C.
C. Yeah.
Yeah,
Grown-ups is
That's
so
like a
I'm
C
thinking
for me.
too. I
Yeah.
agree.
It's not
100%
bad,
agree.
but
It's not bad, but
right.
I'm never gonna be here being like, I'm in the mood to watch Grown-ups.
Yeah.
Okay, kids, let's turn on some grown-ups.
Yeah.
I love this movie. This movie
Is this
is
baseball?
no, this is
Oh,
Kung Fu Hustle.
sorry.
This one
Sorry, I
is
don't
what
know
I
what I
was
saw.
waiting for. I put
It's
this above fucking Kung Pao, so I like this as a B for sure.
I love this
Kung
movie.
Fu
I have
Hustle's
an
a
unhealthy
B for
love for it.
me.
I give it an S, but you said both of you guys both said B,
Mhm.
and I give it an S. Give it an A. I love Kung Fu Hustle, man.
That's a
It's
good
so
movie.
good.
It's a good
Yeah.
movie. I enjoy that way better than Kung Pao. Kung Pao is
I agree.
stupid funny, and that was just not my stupid funny. Because I enjoy stupid funny, but not that one.
Next movie is The Longest Yard, the Adam Sandler version.
It's an A. I really like that movie.
I'm kind of in agreement with you on A.
Yeah, it's an S for me, but I'm okay with it being an A.
Never forget
I
Todd.
Oh,
really
you got
love
it.
Adam
You got it
Sandler
at S?
movies,
Oh
man.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Todd always quoted, "What's up, Brucey? Yeah,
That's a Brucey. Yeah, yeah. That's oh my god.
No, the Longest Yard is so fucking good, man.
yeah, it is really good."
Whatever back freckles, like that shit just goes so fucking crazy.
Next
As a
movie,
comedy, Adam,
Pitch Perfect.
I love this movie, but as a comedy,
Yeah,
this
This
list
movie's
just
hilarious,
doesn't
but I
feel
mean, yeah,
right.
I
yeah.
agree, but
Oh.
I figured
Uh,
put some things to
As an
kind of shake it
overall
up.
movie, this is an S for me. But for this list
Sure.
sake, I have to
I'm
put
gonna
it
say
at like a
B.
B.
I
Yeah,
give B.
I was gonna give it an A, but yeah, B. That sounds fine with me. I'm okay
yeah.
with putting it there.
But not to be mistaken, I fucking love Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, Pitch Perfect
I
is
Great
amazing.
know
movie.
all of the songs. Like, do the riff off right now. I'll drop that shit kind of thing. Like, that's my
Yeah.
shit.
Catch him outside with the riff off.
Exactly. You've been cut off.
Hard pass. Hard pass. Role models.
S. That's
Ooh,
an S for
that's an
me.
S. Yeah.
That's an
I
S
love
for
this
me.
movie, but it teeters for me.
Oh,
That's
it's an
crazy.
S. Oh, it's so good.
Adam,
The
Adam,
whispering
you give it an S.
Yeah,
Take
eye,
him
the
yeah.
out for
I'll give
that
it an
one.
fucking
S.
Come
no,
on.
I will not take my pants off. Come on.
It's
The
so
LARPing and
good.
everything. Yeah.
It was so fucking great.
And I do quote it every day, all the time, especially whenever I drink my Red Bulls. I'll be like, Minotaur, face the beast.
Oh yeah, that movie is
It's a good
so
one.
good.
It's phenomenal. Oh, where did I go? Where did I go wrong? All right. Next one, is Shaun of the Dead.
I'm gonna catch some hate for this one. It's a
I'm
C
o-
for me,
yeah,
dog.
I was gonna say I don't hate
I
it
agree with you
either
guys on that,
way.
unfortunately.
A lot of people
I would
treat
put it
this
as
like
a
it's one of the
B. Me
funniest movies.
personally, I would put it as a B. I did enjoy it,
Okay.
but I'm completely okay with having it in the C category.
I
Right on.
mean, C is not to say I didn't enjoy it, but like,
Right. Oh,
it's
right.
all right.
Absolutely. That's how I feel.
I
Like when it
enjoyed
comes
that movie
when it
better
comes
than
to
Hot
those two guys,
Fuzz.
it was better than Hot Fuzz. But when it comes to those two guys, Paul takes the cake. That's like that
Yeah,
movie is fucking
but
hilarious.
that's a Seth Rogen movie, basically.
But it's
Yeah.
with
Bill
those
and Ted's
two as
Excellent
well.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Bill and Ted's an S for me. I'll never fucking not
It's a S
laugh
for
at
me
that
as well.
movie.
So sorry, because it's like a B for me.
That's fine.
Whoa. So
So that's an A.
yeah, I'll give it A. Yeah. Damn,
I
I'm
like the movie. Yeah, I like the movie, but
surprised our A's are catching up, man. They're getting up there. All right. The next movie is Team America.
That's the one I was waiting for. That's an S. That is an S. Fuck you if you say otherwise, because you're wrong. That's one of the funniest fucking things ever done in front of a camera.
I was gonna say just because they were able to pull it off is an S for me.
Yes. That movie
What about you,
is
Todd?
so crazy.
it's an A for me.
Okay.
that
But
you're
it
I'm not
is
mad.
insane.
I'm not
It
mad at it.
is hilarious. It is
The
hilarious.
sex scene, the puking in the
The
alleyway.
puking, I use that
The-
specific GIF all the time.
All the time,
Like
yeah.
whenever
The-
I'm using a throw up GIF,
It's
it's always that
perfect.
one. Yeah.
It's perfect. The I'm So Lonely is one of the greatest songs of
Oh
all
my
time.
god, yeah.
When he's the body modification turn him into a terrorist with the patchy fucking beard. He's like, it's me. It's insane. That movie's an S. Oh, I'm so happy it was on here. I was scared it wasn't gonna be on here.
Oh, the
Clerks 2 and
Van
Team
OG.
America.
Wilder.
That's an S.
That's an S for me.
That's
That
an
one is
S.
that one's an S for me as well.
Like everything's funny, but the pastries filled with dog.
The
cum.
dog, yeah,
was
the
way-
dog
that
with the
remember-
fucking donuts
Dang.
is
Yeah.
just
That part
It's
demonic.
so warm.
Oh,
They just
so-
don't make comedies the way they used to. man.
right,
Did
absolutely
you
not.
know that that's based on Bert Kreischer?
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's his
Yeah.
whole story basically.
That's funny.
Stayed in college that long and just partied and everything. But I guess there was some kind of disagreement with something, and they like kind of like like overdid it, over dramatized a lot of the stuff.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Ted,
Ted,
it has cool moments. I like it.
It's a
But
B
it's a
for
C.
me.
It's a C for me.
I'm not mad at that. It's a B for me.
I'll go B. I wanted to say A, but it's. I'll give it a B. Give it a B.
Fair enough. I'm not mad at that.
Good movie.
Mm.
I enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah.
Try to hide it while holding my finger on the upload, but I think you guys are probably already saw it. Anchorman.
That's an S.
It's a S
Todd said he
from.
didn't like this movie.
That's fair.
It
Where do you want
wasn't that great for me. I'm so sorry. It's like a C.
C? Okay. So
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit for that, but
you guys so cool
it
with it
just
being an A then?
sure. Yeah,
I think
that's
that's what we did
fine.
last time. You and I said S, and Todd said C. I
Okay.
think we'll get an A.
All right, right on. Sounds just about right. All right. I'm not mad at it. That's where that's where we'll have our differences and stuff. This one is such a good movie.
I think this one might be. It's debatably to be it. Oh, this is not what I
My
thought it was.
Cousin Vinny.
Oh, that's an S for me personally. I
I
can
think
do
I'll
her
give this an
whole
A. I
fucking.
love this,
I
but yeah,
I
I'm gonna
can
give
do
this
her
an A.
whole monologue when she's fucking dude. I love that movie.
Todd,
Todd.
where's he gonna put it?
I
Have you
don't
seen it?
recall ever seeing this movie,
Oh no shit.
so I'm so sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
don't
I don't
feel
know if
like I
you'll like
can
it.
grade it because I don't recall ever seeing it.
So what should
I
we
don't know
do?
if
I
you'll
get
like
and
it as
because I
much.
did the same thing with the Big Lebowski. It has to be an E for me.
Okay.
I have it at S. Adam has it at A. So what, like B or C?
Yeah, I'll put a B.
So Todd, I'm not mad at that because you haven't seen it. If you see it, you're not gonna have it at an E. You'll at least laugh at it. I think you should watch that movie. It's very fucking funny.
Okay.
It's another one I'm not sure if Todd has
It's
seen, but I
Joe
know Derek.
Pesci and Marissa Tomei. Like you can't be mad at it.
I don't know
I
if
love
Derek.
that movie.
Oh, Derek and I have seen this movie. I just don't know if Todd's seen this movie. Ready to Rumble.
That's it sounds so
Wrestling movie.
familiar. Yeah.
It's an A for me. I love that movie.
Yeah, I would say it's probably an A for me. I don't know if Todd's seen it.
I feel like I have seen this movie. I just don't remember it, so I'll put it as like a D or a C. Sure.
There's
I'll give it a B.
there's a scene where
fine.
he gets a slushie from the store inside, and when he's almost done with it, he sticks his finger up his ass and then puts it around the cup and brings
Oh
it to the
god, I
guy
forgot about
inside.
that.
He's like, dude, what's wrong with my cup? Do you smell this? And started waving his finger in front of the dude's face. And he's like, doesn't this smell like shit to you? And he's like, oh, let me get you another one. I'm so sorry.
So dirty.
So funny.
Idiocracy. Oh,
Idiocracy.
it's the Spanish version. I've saved the picture.
That's hilarious.
I was in the scramble to get all these pictures. My bad.
I don't think I've
Idiocracy.
ever seen that movie.
Really?
I'm gonna give it a
Oh
C.
man, it gives you a really sad outlook on how life is going for us at the moment and how it's heading towards some of this. Not fully, but some
Where would
things
you
are like,
put it,
whoa.
Derek?
Idiocracy, I put it a B.
And so, Todd, you're gonna default to E then?
Yeah, if I don't know it, I'm putting it in E. F is for
Alright.
something that I don't actually like. So I probably should have put. Did I put Borat as an F? If I didn't, it's an F for me. I don't
I
like
think we
that
all put
movie.
it at a D.
So then
I
if
keep
it's
it
an
at a
F for
D.
Todd, it might be. You keep it at a D?
I keep it at a D for me. I mean, there were parts that I found funny. It's not a movie where I'm like, I need to go back and watch that.
I can't recall a single thing that I think is funny from that movie. So it's quite literally an F for
I'm gonna
me.
give it an E because I think I'd give it an E. I'm not the biggest fan of this movie either, and I think everyone was overloved.
Like I said, I like Bruno more.
Fair enough.
And I just think that it's all Ali G, right?
Yeah, Sacha Baron
Yeah.
Cohen.
So yeah, same shit. whatever. Oh, fucking S. Put it up there. Put it up
Euro
there.
Trip.
Tried
But
to
yeah,
hide it. It was too
Sasha, whatever the fuck.
You're
I
an
don't
S on
think
that
his
as well, I
comedy is my
assume.
shit.
Yeah,
I didn't
Euro
hear.
Trip's
Yeah,
nice.
This is one of the best fucking comedies ever made.
Really?
This
okay.
fucking movie is like
I'm not mad
top
at that.
10
I love
comedy,
Euro
maybe
Trip.
even
It is
top
hilarious.
5 comedies in my
For
book.
Euro Trip.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
my
when
book,
the
like
when
if
the,
I had to
when the
make a
brother
list,
and
that would be
sister,
top 5. Oh
the
my
brother and
fucking
sister.
god, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right,
that
Meet the
movie's fucking great.
Fockers.
Good
It's a B.
movie.
It's a
Good
family
movie.
comedy. I feel like
Yeah,
I give it a B.
I'm okay with that being a
I'm
B.
okay with
I
a B
like
as
that.
well.
B.
I agree. All right. Sorry, guys. Oh, Billy Madison is the next one.
S.
Yeah, I give it S as well.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's not going to be many Adam Sandler movies that aren't in the S tier rank for me. Like growing up, he was probably my favorite comedian.
Yeah,
All of his
I agree.
movies were fucking
I agree.
hilarious. And I
can
loved
never-
Jim Carrey. And that's like Jim Carrey was the man to me, but Adam Sandler just made banger after banger.
I agree. All right. Now I do
I already
disagree
said
with
this
whoever
one.
said they liked Shaun of the Dead more than Hot Fuzz. I did like Hot Fuzz more, but
Hot Fuzz is a D for me.
He's
but
a
I'm
D
not.
for me.
Yes, I'll put it. I'll
What
put
are
it
you
as
ranking it? So then it's D because Todd and I both said D.
Oh, you're right. Damn. Fair enough. But I
Trying
also
to
do agree with what
manipulate
Derek said
fucking-
about something else, but we'll get to that.
Oh, is that on here? Okay.
It is.
Cool. I love that movie. So
Yeah.
we'll get there when we get there.
Knocked Up.
S.
I was gonna say, I'm sorry, I don't know about anybody else, but I watched this movie an unsafe amount of times growing up. Like it was like a 3-hour long movie too. I don't know what I had any business doing.
I give it
as
an
kid,
A.
but yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's
I
fair.
love Knocked Up.
That movie is fucking hilarious to me.
I love when they're ripping on the dude for being Jesus and all.
They made him fucking grow out the beard and they keep
Yeah.
on making fun of him.
Ripping on him. Yeah, that's great. All right. This one.
The way they
Oof.
all got pink eye.
Hell yeah.
What is it?
Tropic Thunder.
Oh, that's an S. Come on.
Yeah.
We all
Put it
know.
up there.
You know what's crazy? I was at work and after we had this last week, we were talking about Tropic Thunder. I brought it up to like 2 coworkers, or at least one coworker started off with. I was like, "Yeah, Tropic Thunder is blah blah blah." We were talking about Marvel, and I brought up RDJ, and I was like, "Tropic Thunder," and he was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "No way, you do not know what Tropic Thunder is." He's like, "I've never heard of that," and I had to show him a picture of RDJ in it, and he's like, "What?" And I was like, "How do you not know?" Another one of our coworkers was walking towards me. I was like, "He doesn't know about Tropic Thunder," and he's like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "What am I like? Why?"
That's crazy.
I was.
They need
I
to
was
watch that movie
shocked.
right now.
There was 2 people.
Another movie that is quite literally top 5 in comedies for me.
I agree.
One
I
of the
absolutely agree with that.
movies, yeah.
Another one that couldn't be made today.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah, no shot.
This one I think will rank low, but I figured I'd put it on here anyway. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it. It's been a while since I've seen it, but not another teen movie.
Nah, it's a C.
I was gonna give it a
It's
yeah, you know,
meant
I'd give
to
it a
be
C as
fucking
well.
Stupid.
Right. What do you give it, Todd?
I'll
You trying to go higher?
I feel like that's an A for me because I really did enjoy
That's
it,
fine.
but I'm okay with saying B, so it lands in C.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you want to? If you like it, then put it in A. That way it lands in B.
No.
You
Because
sure?
I'm looking at the stuff that's in B, and I'm just like comparably, that seems like a C movie to me. Like I'm kind of looking. I'm starting to base this off of what we have on here now.
Okay,
And I'm like,
that's not bad.
looking
That's
at
a
these
good-
movies. I'm like, yeah, no, I would probably put that as a C over these movies. So I'm comfortable with that. But not another teen movie. It's funny as in some of those
It's
parts, like
funny,
fucking
yeah,
Jenny
no, for
had a
sure.
gun, getting tackled, all that shit. Like
I forgot about that shit.
funny.
Totally forgot about that, but that part was hilarious.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Hangover.
At its
Hangover's an
peak,
S for me.
yeah, at its peak, that was S tier comedy.
Yeah.
That's so good.
It was super
The
iconic.
tiger.
Yeah.
It was, when they went to Tyson's house and fucking Alan's pissing in his pool. It's insane.
All right, this next one. It's Mars Attacks.
Huh?
It's a B. It's funny. I do love watching it, but I give it a B.
All right, I give it an A. What does Todd give it?
I've seen it, but I don't remember it. So again, I'm gonna default to E because of that.
Oof. All right, so then it'd be on B, right? And well, I give it A, maybe a C.
Nah, good. Yeah, drop it to C.
All right.
Because I gave it a B, you gave it an A. Todd dropped it down 2 further than that.
Yeah.
Or 3 further than
Yeah.
that. So yeah, C.
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
No,
That's
you're
fine.
good, man. I'm not gonna apologize for your rating. The only person that needs to apologize
Oh
for
my
anything
God.
knows who
That's
he
true.
is.
Don't
Yeah.
even.
No one else
okay?
needs to apologize for anything.
Sorry,
he said.
guys.
Yeah,
It quite
you should
literally
be.
is blasphemy, though.
Crazy.
All right, Tommy Boy.
S. Come on,
S.
That's
man.
S.
S. Tommy want wingy.
All the time at fucking work, I'm saying housekeeping.
Right.
All the time.
Where am I? Oh, there it is.
Dodo, giddy a circus boy.
This movie is probably an S for me. 21 Jump Street.
Jump Street. I'll fuck with that. I'll give
Dude,
it.
I was just talking to Anne asking what her favorite comedies were prior to going into this, and she said 21 Jump Street, and I was like, really?
Where do you put it,
Really?
Funny, dude. I'm gonna give it an S.
I feel
No,
like
I'm gonna give it an A. I'm gonna give it an A. I really
I
do.
feel like
enjoy
I
it.
need to give it an S because of how badly I laughed at Channing Tatum putting together. Was that in the first one?
That's in the
That's
second
the
one.
second one. That's
Oh,
the second one.
fuck.
Uh-oh.
That's why it's an A. Because the second, again, I mean, I don't know which one's funnier, but that moment in the second
Damn,
one.
that's dope that the second
trumps
one
everything.
lived up to the first one then.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah,
That's
for sure.
dope. Oh,
See, that's the thing.
I
Is like when
gotta
they
do
go
an
visit
A.
dude,
I gotta do an
yeah,
A.
Okay.
when they go
It's a
visit
great
dude
fucking
in
movie,
prison,
though.
It is.
in the second one, when they visit the dude in prison, and he's like, "I'm his bitch," and he's like, "No, you're not." He's like, "Your vagina doesn't even work."
I gotta do S. I gotta do S. No, that movie was dope. That movie was. Sorry, I'm tossing and turning right
You're
now.
good, you're
It's an
good, you're
S
good.
for me.
Good. I'll keep it at an A.
Oh, wait, oops. Oh, my God. Stupid thing. Sorry.
Sorry, I broke it. My indecisive ass.
You're good. This is another one I think it will be unanimous, but we'll see. 40-Year-Old Virgin.
S. I love the 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that movie.
right. Gotta start trying to overlap them just ever so lightly. We'll figure out what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
do you
figure
have
out.
more room or no?
I don't know how to extend this.
It is trumping all our other. You can like cover
Yeah.
half the movie. That
That's true.
Can you go to like Major Pain and make it go over Forgetting Sarah Marshall a little bit or no?
That's what I'm gonna try doing, but we'll see. See how it goes. I don't have we have. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 more columns of movies, and then we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 6.
We'll see.
About like 20-ish more. We'll see.
All right.
All right, run it.
All right.
Start dropping the rating on some of these. Just kidding.
Tanking them just so they can
S.
fit. Bruce Almighty. I give
Bruce
Almighty an A.
Almighty is an A for me.
Todd?
Oh, I was the
He
first
said
person that
S.
answered.
He said
Oh,
S.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I thought he was referring that to the
No.
other stuff. Okay.
Nope.
No. I give it an A.
Okay.
It's a
Fair
very
enough.
funny movie.
It is. I do love it. All right. The next one is Dude, Where's My Car? I'm gonna give it a B.
Punch me in the throat if you want. I haven't seen this movie from beginning to end.
Oh
Ever.
shit. I think I have, but
I've
it's been a
seen
while for me.
I've seen large chunks of it here and
Zoltan.
there. I know the Zoltans. I know all that shit.
Damn.
So from what I have seen and what I have laughed at, I'll give it a C. I haven't seen it from beginning to end though.
That's a B for me.
Okay.
At least minimally.
Right.
Yeah, so
Honestly, it might even be an
Same
A,
ballpark.
but looking at the things again, B.
Right. That's fair.
Movie's funny as fuck though.
All right. The next one is Beverly Hills Cop. It's been way too long since I've seen this movie, so I don't know what I would give it. I'll just
This is peak Eddie Murphy right here. That's
it's been way
for
too
me.
long since I've seen it. I'm gonna give it a
I
B.
have never seen a single Beverly
He
Hills
said
Cop
that
movie.
before, yeah.
I didn't know you. Damn.
Yeah, he said that when I put that trilogy
you
on. I
defaulting
love
to
that
E then,
fucking
Derek?
trilogy. I don't know why. Again, I was watching it
Yeah.
when I was way too young. So
Derek's
That's
so
fair.
what? C.
It's an E for me by default, unfortunately, because I've never seen
yeah,
it. No
Okay.
disrespect.
We'll put it at. I gave it B. Todd gave it S.
yeah,
So
Yeah,
C.
that's
Good.
fine.
that's fine.
All right.
You should watch
Well,
those
no,
movies, Derek.
wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It could be a B or a C.
Yeah, you should
I
definitely
will,
watch
and
those movies.
I mean, at the end of this, we can
will.
kind of go through and see which ones we can kind of move around if we want.
Yeah,
All right, next one
I mean,
is
looking at it, I'm pretty comfortable with it so
same
far.
here. I am really liking where a lot of these have landed. Horrible Bosses.
Horrible Bosses. I give an A. That was a very funny movie.
I really liked it, but I give it a B.
I remember liking it a lot as well, but I'm gonna give it a B because I just can't remember that much about it. But I
Same.
do remember like that trio is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember him like all coked up in the car, and he's like, "That's not my name. That's not my name."
Road Trip.
Never seen it.
Neither have I.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
Sorry, Todd.
No, that's okay.
Is this the
I
one
was
with
gonna say like
Teddy, would
B
you
or
like some
A.
sausage?
Yes.
I only know that.
Yeah, I
scene.
was gonna say
Yeah,
like
same here.
B or A, so I'll say B. I would say B. With you guys putting it at an E, if you put it at D, that's fine.
Yeah, I
you
might
gotta
get
go
a,
to D.
yeah.
That
that's
one's
fine.
just unfortunate because I've never seen it. That's
Same.
Yeah.
That's very surprising.
I thought Derek had seen it. I thought I was going to be the oddball with that one.
Nope.
So whoops. Sorry, Todd.
It's
it's okay.
surprising-
It's a classic. It's a classic. Like
It's
for sure.
surprising that we have.
I'm surprised that you've seen Euro Trip and not seen Road Trip.
Right. I love
So
you.
that was what I was going to bring up. If you've seen Euro Trip, you've seen Road Trip, which
Yeah.
apparently
I saw
everybody
Euro Trip
has.
after I saw Road Trip.
And Road Trip was one of the movies in Nick's DVD case, and we just never got around to watching it.
Right on.
And we've seen most
Fair
of the
enough.
movies in Nick's case, and I just don't know why we never watched Road Trip.
Zoolander.
Zoolander's an S. That's an S.
S for me as well. It's up to Todd.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. This movie is not funny to me. You guys love this movie. You love this movie.
I
so
love
good.
this movie.
But it's not funny
funny
to me.
at all.
Like I can't think of something in that movie that I think is funny. I don't think Ben Stiller as what like
not even
all
the
of that
gasoline fight.
just not funny to me. So like because
Yeah,
it not
that's
being
crazy.
funny, I have to say F.
F.
It's
You
not
don't
funny
like
to
it?
me. It's not
thought
funny.
F
Like
was
I
reserved for
wouldn't
things
watch
you
that
didn't like.
movie. I wouldn't watch it. I
Oh,
wouldn't watch
fair.
it.
Okay.
This
Okay.
like in this day and age, I wouldn't
Okay.
watch it.
What does it get
And we both
reverted
put it
down
as
to B maybe?
S's, so that's probably a C if he's giving it an F.
But that'd be we have 2 on S. He's got one on F. I
F
mean,
is crucial though.
that is
I'm
crucial.
so
All right, we'll
sorry.
put it at
I'm
that's
That,
so
fine.
that's fine.
sorry. The
That's
That's
my
movie
fine.
is just
heresy one.
not funny to.
That's
Yeah,
my heresy one for you.
go ahead.
Yeah, no,
Go
not
ahead.
both of you need apologies. That's fine. Yeah,
That's fine.
I don't have to apologize for shit, but y'all need to apologize for those two things. That's crazy.
All right.
Zoolander might be worse than Adam not putting Clerks 3 or Clerks 2 at a fucking S tier. I'm not
I
gonna
truly
lie.
cannot remember ever thinking anything was funny about that movie.
Man,
And I've
I
seen
think
it
I've
a
even
couple
recently watched
times.
it and I was cracking up.
That's
Another Ben
crazy,
Stiller,
dude.
Night at the Museum. This one I think
I
is
give
more
it a
fun than
B.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
it's like a
not
C
common.
or
I
a
give
B
it
for
I
me.
would
a
give it a
C or a
C.
B.
Yeah, I'm
C's
cool with
fine.
that
Give it a
C.
C.
Unanimous C.
It's a very enjoyable
Right next to
movie, but like
Zoolander.
not like
That
It's
sounds
kind of
about
funny.
right.
shut the fuck up.
It's so stupid. All
That's
right.
so crazy, man. Nick, I'm gonna let Nick know you did not think because
Please do.
That's
I
Nick's
know.
favorite
I
fucking
know.
movie.
I'm aware, and I just don't know why. I don't know why.
I think we're all gonna say S on this one.
Yeah, that's an S. Some of his best work.
One of the easiest S's
We did
ever.
ready to talk about the fighting himself was just too impressive.
Yeah,
So
Too
good.
impressive, man. So good.
When he
Another
goes to
movie that
town on
probably
the
never be
mom,
made.
starts fucking chugging on the mom for milk. He has the milk mustache.
S.
Good.
Yeah,
What's this
next
one?
one. Todd's already saying
Step
S.
Brothers is an S. Step Brothers is
Yeah.
an S for sure. You touch
Oh,
my
no.
upset.
Dude, the extra scene or what the unrated version of them was it the unrated or is that just the regular where you see it all? I don't remember if
I
that
think
was.
that was just the regular one where he just put his
Where
nuts
his
on
nuts
it.
are on it? Oh, that's the regular
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I
just the
wasn't sure.
regular
That
one. You
shit
just see
was
a
so
nutsack.
wild. This one's gonna be an S for me, dude. I'm joking, but it's the Master of Disguise. I mean, it's the TER of
That's
disguise
so
right
funny
here,
because
guys.
Anne said, "Hey, shoot me if you want. Master of Disguise is up there. That movie is
I
so
love
funny.
Master of
This was
Disguise.
literally one of her top
It
funniest
is.
movies of all time."
I'm not mad at that. I love it.
It's so funny.
It's so bad,
I
it's
remember
good.
I remember being a kid thinking this was the funniest fucking movie because we watched it so many times.
We did.
I'm not gonna give it an S,
I'm
but
giving
It's
it
a
an
C
A.
I
for
do
me,
love it. I'm giving it a B.
but it is funny. It's
All
a
right.
C for me, but it
Yeah.
is funny.
I'm giving it an A because I love that movie. Oh man.
It's so fucking stupid. Become another person.
All right. Next one. South Park movie.
That's an S for me. The
S for me as well.
fucking uncut is awesome.
Todd?
Not the biggest South Park fan, but it was pretty funny, so I'll give it like a D.
B.
Okay. So
D.
you defaulted to A?
D for
Yeah.
Delta.
Oh,
Oh,
Delta. He said
D.
D. I thought he said B. Ooh,
Holy. Two S's and a D makes it a
B?
B.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with
Yeah.
that.
Hey, as long as it didn't drop below a B, I'm okay with that.
That's fair. I agree.
It's an L take, but you don't need to apologize for it. Not like Zoolander.
It's fine. I know I'm in the minority. People
I'm
talk
just
about South
kidding.
Park all the time, and I'm just like, it was just okay to me. It has its moments where I'm like, that's really fucking funny, but
S.
that's an S.
You guys are
Like,
gonna hate me, but this is an S for me.
So basically, what you're saying? Wait, what'd you just say?
What
You're
the
gonna hate me,
fuck?
but this is
Yes,
an S
I do hate you.
because
That you
I
think
like
that
it more
this is
than
better
Clerks
than Clerks 2?
Yes. Yes. I would rather watch Jay and Silent Bob. I love Clerks too. It's hilarious and awesome, but I'd rather watch Jay and Silent Bob. That's why I said you guys are gonna hate me.
I do hate you. You're right. Oh my god.
I'm sorry,
I
guys.
feel like you need to sit down and watch both those movies back to back.
Yes, and I'm gonna like Jay and Silent Bob more.
There's just what?
I'm
It
sorry.
doesn't make any sense.
That's
Barbershop.
You know what this is. Wait, hold on. We gotta time out.
He said, "Don't go."
You know what this is? You want to know what this is?
What's that?
You said something dumb last week, and you know you did, and you
Oh,
know you're wrong,
oh my
but
God,
you're
Derek, it's like,
doubling down because you
oh
don't
my
want to
God.
be wrong.
I
In
promise you
your
that's
heart,
not it.
you know that Clerks 2 is an S tier. You know that it's funnier than Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. But you're just like, I need to double down and I need to make it sound as convincing as possible that I'm not wrong, even though you are. Because
I'm
that's
sorry, guys.
crazy. I
I'm
love Jay and
sorry.
Silent Bob Strike Back. That's why I put it as an S.
I'm
Jay
not
and Silent Bob Strike
doubling
Back is
down on anything.
fantastic. But Clerks 2
It's not no
is
facade, Derek.
Adam. Of all
You're
those
acting
S
like I
plus
hate it.
movies,
I gave it
you
an
do.
A.
You do, apparently.
Oh, I don't.
But it's because of the tier. You look at all these comedy movies we have in the S plus. Clerks 2 is like top 5, top 3 on that list.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at this list and I'm just like, bruh, there's no way that Clerks 2 is not above fucking Cable Guy. There's no way that Clerks 2 is not above Wayne's World. There's no way that Clerks 2 is not above Scary Fucking Movie. Like, come on. Come on, Adam.
It's above
I
Major Pain, it's above Little Nicky, it's above Dodgeball.
am comfortable with that.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys. I like Clerks too. I really do. It's just not
This is
there
utterly
for me.
disgusting. You know what? You're because of you putting Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back up there and not Clerks 2, you're back to being worse than Todd's take on
Oh
Zoolander.
my God.
It's fucking atrocious.
All right, barbershop. Let's go on. Let's
Barbershop.
continue.
Barbershop, I'm gonna give an A. I love
Yeah,
Barbershop.
Barbershop's an
Yeah, I
A
was
for
gonna
me.
give an A as well.
It's an
Such a wholesome, good,
Got Michael
funny movie.
Ealy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love all the Barbershop movies, honestly. All three of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
are
they're all
probably
good.
for me.
yeah, really good. Super bad.
S. Super
I
bad.
think I'll give this an A.
You're
I
only
really
doing that
like
'cause
it.
you're running out of room.
No, I promise you.
It's
Adam,
an S. It's an
some
S.
fucking times. You're really fucking pissing me off. Go
I
ahead.
don't know.
Go
It
to the next
teeters.
one.
It teeters. I'm
This
kind of.
doesn't cater. That's an S tier movie. But it's okay. Do you, brother? It's in the S. I can't be mad, right?
All right, fine. Yep, we'll leave it there.
You're sick.
He
You're
is sick.
sick.
He is sick.
I
Fucking
don't
And
know
it
why you
makes
hate
me
comedy
sick.
movies.
What's
Physically
up?
makes me sick.
I
Oh
don't know
my
why
God,
you
you
hate
guys are
comedy
so
movies.
dramatic. Ace Ventura. This one
An
I
A.
probably should have put the sequel. I like the sequel better. But
2 with the
Uh,
Dolphins?
yeah, I love that one. That one's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'll give him. I give it an A.
I'll give it an A. Yeah.
I give it an A as well.
Yeah, I love Ace Ventura.
When he's in the mental hospital, he's doing the whole backwards fucking football play. Hilarious.
This one never hit with me. Like, I think it was over loved, at least for me. When I saw it, I was like, it was good.
What are you rating it?
Me, I'd probably give this. I'll give it a C.
God, I hate you. A. That's an A for me. I don't
Beer
hate you. I'm
Fest was
just kidding.
better.
Beer Fest was better than Super.
I should have. I didn't even put that on this list, but you gave it a B. You said
I gave it an A.
A. My bad. My bad.
Super
Todd, what are you
Troopers
at?
is hilarious.
I'm sorry, it's a D for me.
Okay.
Oof.
A, C, D. So like a C.
Sure.
Sure. I love
It's
the Super
another movie
Troopers.
where I remember watching it and I was just like, what is funny about this movie?
Yeah, that's how I felt majority of it. But I mean, like, I guess there were some parts, but yeah, I like Beer
That's
Fest
how
a lot
you
better.
guys are gonna be when you pull up the other fucking the other movie. You know.
I
Not
don't
gonna
have
say
Beer
it till
Fest
it
on here
pulls
though.
up. No.
Oh, I gotcha.
You'll pull it up.
Dumb and Dumber is S.
S.
That's an A for
Todd.
me.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna have our first interrupting the. Okay.
No. I love Dumb and Dumber, but not nearly as much as you guys do.
Fair enough. This one, this next one is also an S for me. Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, sorry, it's a D for me. It's another
D.
movie watching. I'll give it a C. I'll give it a
Okay.
C. I'll give it a C. It's got its moments. I love Dave Chappelle. It's like,
All right,
It's
Derek, where you
an
at?
S for me.
All right, I'm putting it at A.
but it's
That's
another
fine.
movie where I'm just like, nah, we could do so much better.
I love it. I think it's perfect.
Like you put fucking what's it called on here? Oh, I can't even think of the name of the movie now.
Wedding Crashers.
Blazing Saddles.
That's
Wait,
S.
that's an S tier.
Wedding
No,
Crashers.
Blazing Saddles.
Wait, are you referring to Blazing Saddles or Wedding Crashers?
Wedding Crashers is an S.
S.
I feel like it teeters for me.
You motorboat those? You old motorboat son of a
I'm giving
bitch.
it an A. I'm sorry, guys.
You motorboat
You
son of a
suck.
bitch.
You suck. You left me out here in the trenches. Oh, it's such a good fucking movie. Vince Vaughn was on top of the world at that
The
point.
meatloaf.
Yes, that's an
It
S.
was phenomenal.
And that was like the coming to for Will Ferrell.
The Ringer.
Okay, hold on. The Ringer. I'm gonna say.
I
that's
hope you're
like
on the same page as me.
We'll see. It's a C to a B, with the exception of when the fuck did we get ice cream?
Ice cream.
Yes. Yes.
That is an
Yes.
S tier moment.
Yes.
That is one of the
I'm giving it an
funniest
A.
improvised lines I've ever heard in my
And
life.
seeing fucking Johnny Knoxville crack up to
Great
it,
character
like
with it,
yes,
And he's
that was
laughing.
great.
Where are you guys
So,
with it then?
I'll say that's a B for me. But that
I'll put it
moment,
at
I
B. I'll put it at
completely
B.
agree,
Okay.
is a fucking S tier moment.
It
Yeah,
is.
no, that movie.
When the
It's a funny
fuck
movie.
did we get ice cream?
Because
Classic.
none of us saw it
It was
coming.
out of left field.
It was so like, what? It killed me, dude. That was so.
Was
fucking
that movie PG-13 and that was their one
Yeah,
fuck
that
they
was their
got?
one
Yeah,
so.
yeah, that was
their one.
iconic. That was
Yeah.
absolutely
It's
iconic.
the best use of the.
Oh,
of
this
the
is a fucking S for me.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah,
This movie's
that's an S.
hilarious. Plus, that's one of
hair
the
gel.
most.
Yes, that's literally.
And the zipper. Oh.
Oh,
Zipper.
why don't you get the beans above the Frank, son?
All right, let's start
It's
shifting.
so brutal.
Hey, look at this. Look at all this room we got now.
Look at that.
Easy.
I don't know if I should
God.
keep going. Yeah, fuck it.
I mean, you have a big gap. Who cares? Just
Yeah, you can start filling that gap in.
just start filling in the gap.
All right.
Perfect.
I'm surprised I haven't seen a movie on here.
I hope I try to get as much, but I was
There's one
really
movie that
scrambling
I'm
towards-
thinking of that
No, you're
I'm
fine. You're fine.
assuming that he put on here. But we'll see. This is S. Put it up there.
S.
This
that's
is
an-
S. Put it up there.
We
What are
already
we
know.
thinking?
We
This is
already
why
know
we
it,
made
yeah.
them. This is what we made the room for.
That's true.
Yeah. For all the Adam Sandler movies.
Yep.
Exactly.
All right, we are approaching the last 8.
Damn.
Oh man, I
Flew
don't
through
think the
this.
mine is gonna come through there.
I
Mine
hope
might not be here.
maybe you'll have to let me know.
Not mine, but the one I'm thinking. Holy
Monty
Grail
Python
is
and the
a
Holy Grail.
It's a C.
I give it a
That's
B.
how I feel. It's a C for me.
Okay.
It's another reason why this list was made.
Yep.
Or
I
this
had to make sure I
conversation
got
was
some of
done.
those.
Yeah.
And that's why I think you'll have the one that I'm thinking of on here, but who knows?
All right. Next one is Coming to America.
That's an S tier for me, man. I love that movie.
I'm gonna give it an A. Todd.
That's gotta be an S.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's gotta be an
it's so
I
fucking
respect
good.
that. It is really good.
Yeah. Well, hot take. I did not like the other one that came out around that time. I think Trading Places.
I agree.
Trading
I think
Places.
a lot.
Trading
well,
Places, yeah,
I feel like a lot
it
of
was
people
good.
like
I
that.
like Trading
Yeah.
Places.
That one
It's
didn't.
good.
That one didn't resonate with
not
me.
as good.
Oh,
As,
no.
It's not as good as
Absolutely
Coming to
not.
America, though.
All right. This one,
This is S tier comedy for me.
I knew Todd was gonna say it.
Yeah,
I give
I'm
it an A.
sorry.
I give it an
I'm
A.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with that.
Still good.
but
Still good.
that shit is
Way top tier.
again. That's fucking Stifler's mom. It's great.
That shit's classic.
All right, the next one. I love this movie.
Joe Dirt.
I'm giving it an S. I love
Joe
this
Dirt
movie.
is probably
Man,
that's an A for
I'm
me.
gonna give it an A,
All right,
but
that's fair.
it's super fucking funny.
Yeah.
I
Love me
can't
Joe Dirt.
give it an S, but I'll give it an A because it's great.
Oh shit! Keep pressing the wrong
Joe
button.
Dirt.
All right, this one.
This is the one that I was expecting.
This is Derek's favorite movie. By the way.
Yes, this is what I knew he was going to
Napoleon
have it on
Dynamite.
here.
So Derek says S. So Todd, what do you want?
Yeah, I mean, since Derek's saying S, just to balance it out, I'll probably give it like an A.
This
We're
movie's an
just
A for
kidding,
you.
Derek. No,
I
no,
know
I
you're
was
kidding
saying
about
that to be
me. I'm curious.
funny.
Yeah, no, I get it.
No,
I'm
I
really
would give this
curious to
movie
hear
a
what you
B.
guys are giving it.
This movie is a B for me.
I'm giving it a
This is
C.
crazy. Yeah, this movie is getting an E for me.
Oof. So B,
An
C.
E?
Yeah.
You haven't seen it?
Is E only for movies we haven't seen?
No, but I figured you would have put it as an F. Like I thought you were going to rate this movie as an F.
I don't know. So I watched it recently with Haley, and the only reason why I won't give it an F is because of what is it, his cousin that has the
Uncle
black
Rico?
girlfriend?
Oh,
No, the guy with the black
cousin.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
That shit cracked me up. That was funny.
All
When
right,
he
here we
was
go,
like
guys.
all ghetto and shit. Sorry, yeah, no. So I'll put an Napoleon Dynamite at a D. Sorry, not E. I'll put it at a D. Paul
So
is
should
an
I
A.
just bring it up to Todd said B, I said C. Yeah, so it should go up to C, I guess.
C, yeah, C. Paul's an A for me.
Paul is
I love
also an
Paul.
A for me. Todd?
Paul is a B for me, but I'm okay with it being an A.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have the movie that
Napoleon Dynamite was the one that I
watch.
was thinking of. I was like, there's no way he's not going to have that on here
Gotcha.
because we were talking about it.
The next one, The Interview.
S. That's an S tier for me.
It's I give it an A.
That's an A for me.
All right.
I just remember the first time we ever watched it, or the first time I ever watched it, was at our buddy Los's house, and a bunch of us were over there, and it was just about to end, and our buddy Joe came in the door, and he's like, "Oh, are you guys watching The Interview? I haven't seen this yet." And we all looked at each other. We're like, "We'll fucking start it over, dude. That movie was hilarious." So I literally watched it back to back and was cracking up the entire time. The Katy Perry, everything, dude. It was so fucking good. The
All right.
tiger,
This is our last one, Mrs. Doubtfire. It's kind of
Mrs. Doubtfire.
anticlimactic because it's not gonna.
Interesting one to end on. Yeah.
It was just the last one in my files, so I didn't do this as a dramatic last one mic drop. So I give
C
it
for me.
a C. Yeah.
I
Derek.
give it a B. I give it a B.
Okay.
I love Mrs. Doubtfire, but
My mom loves Mrs. Doubtfire. That's why I know that movie as well as I do. She watched the fuck out of that.
I don't love it for like. I mean, I like it for the comedic purposes of it, but I like the family the family friendly shit with it. You know, it's a good family
Right.
movie.
It really
So
is.
I was surprised to not see Bridesmaids.
Ah, yeah, that's one I did forget. Like I said, I was kind of scrambling to get a lot of this stuff put
No,
together.
that's fine. I mean, it's a lot of movies.
Yeah,
Bridesmaids
I
would
was
have been
gonna say.
that would have been an S for me. I love Bridesmaids. That movie
Really?
is fucking hilarious. When they
Let me
all got
get.
the food poisoning, that shit. When she went in the sink and she's like, "Don't look at me."
All right. This was good, guys.
Solid little list.
The hell did there it is. Just gonna move all these over slightly. There we go.
Good job.
All right. How you guys feel about our list here?
Feel like you and Todd had one really bad take each.
I disagree. I think Adam was the only one with a bad take.
I think Todd was
That's
the only one
fair.
with a bad take. Zoolander.
Zoolander's not that good.
Zoolander's hilarious.
That's what makes it a really bad take, because you're doubling down on it too. I'm just the only thing I'm struggling with is because of how much I love Clerks 2, I don't know which is the more of an L take. Adam hating Clerks 2 or
Derek,
you hating Zoolander. I
Clerks
don't know
2
which
is
one is
still an
worse.
S.
It's
Zoolander is a
crazy.
C because of Todd. You tell me which one is more crazy.
But see,
That's me
here's
arguing
the
my
problem.
case.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
You put Jane
The S
Silent Bob.
plus, the S plus. No, no, no.
Y'all are really getting your
S plus
feels
is
over
fine,
S
and they're
plus.
all up there. Yeah. There's there's a secret but all too well known fact that in that S plus category, there is a little hidden fucking section for like 5 perfect movies. And Zoolander wouldn't be in that, but Clerks
That's
2 would. And Clerks 2 is. And because of you, it's not there. And that's why
Are we going to
It's
it's as
continue?
tainted.
big a
Are we
deal.
going to continue this segment into next week? Are we going to have a
It's
list
tainted.
of our top 5 perfect comedy movies?
I
You
don't
guys
think
wanna
we
do
need
that?
to do all
We
that,
don't, we
but
don't
I'm
do all
definitely
that.
it's
But
definitely something that you
yeah, we
should
don't
be
need
shamed
to.
for quite
We
some
don't need to
time.
we don't need to
You guys are
prolong this,
crazy.
but
I
yeah,
love you guys, but it's
I love you too, but you're insane. But Todd, you're also insane. You need to
Yeah,
sit down.
I feel like this is the youngest I've ever felt in my life because the only thing I ever find funny about Zoolander is the memes that come of it today. Like fucking Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller
yeah.
staring at each
Oh
other
my
and they're
god, it's so good.
like that shit's funny to
I'm
me.
not your
But
bro.
the movie itself is not funny to me. I'm sorry.
Man,
How
that's
do you not
crazy.
like everything about Will Ferrell in that movie? The Derek
Because
Zoolander Center for kids
everything
that can't
about
read good and also want to do other stuff good. This is a center for ants. What is wrong with you? I hate you sometimes. That's
So
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
honestly, I'm comfortable
Sorry.
with this list. I really like it, except for the Zoolander is the only one would have an issue with. But other than that,
And
I really
Clerks
like where
too.
everything
I'm
else is landed.
comfortable with this list literally aside from Clerks 2. Clerks 2 not being at the top just feels like a swift kick to the dick.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean it to be that way. That's not how I felt about the movie. I
That's
love it.
crazy.
I just like I said, I actually do like Jay and Silent Bob more. The whole
But you
adventure they
also
go
like
on, fucking Will Ferrell in that
but see
movie is
that's
hilarious.
not the only thing though. That's not the only thing you said with this whole statement though. You also said that you like Mean Girls more than Clerks too.
That is kind of crazy.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good. It would be close, but I really do like Mean Girls. Mean Girls is really good.
Sure, it is. It's not as good as Clerks too.
Right. You wholeheartedly with every fiber of your being believe that Mean Girls is a better comedy movie than Clerks 2.
I can move it down. It's kind of like a teeter. Okay,
That's how you're gonna fucking fix it. Is you're gonna put
I'll,
Mean Girls down
I'll put
instead
Mean
of
Girls
putting
down to
Clerks
S.
2 up.
Yes,
Fucking crazy.
take it or leave it,
See,
guys.
this is why you're wrong in just doubling down. Because we just pointed out a
You
fault
can
and you're
have an
like, "Oh,
opinion, Adam.
here's the way I'll fix it. I'm gonna fucking bring this one down instead of putting Clerks 2
You
You
can
where it
made
have an
belongs."
opinion, Adam,
you made
just
me have
make it
some
the right
retrospect.
one.
Yeah, I had some retrospect, and I was like, you know what? I'm not sure. I think they would probably be on the same tier for me,
Oh,
actually. So
man.
maybe they would be. Maybe I should move Mean Girls. Boom.
Boom.
That just happened.
So you're saying Mean Girls is an A.
I'm joking.
Stupid.
Oh, man.
I could
I'm
get down
looking
with Mean Girls
forward
being an
to
A.
hey, man, however you wanna disrespect these movies, that's on you.
You crazy.
I
I
can't
like
wait
you,
to
but you're crazy.
can't wait to talk to Nick tomorrow about Zoolander.
Nick, Mr. Krabs, Mr. Krabs. What? Todd.
He said. Yes.
Zoolander.
We're
Shit.
playing eels and escalators, and I got eels. And then Patrick, he said some things.
What kind of things? All right. I'm surprised we had nothing at F.
I mean, Borat. Borat's a fucking F.
There we go.
I mean, while you're down there, you might as well throw Napoleon Dynamite down there too.
It wouldn't go down there though. You'd probably get down to D or E. I put the room down there
Yeah,
just because I think
probably
it should be just because of how
Yeah,
bad and good it is, you know.
really bad.
There was one movie that I was surprised you didn't put on here, but I completely forgot what it was now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like when I was
If-
talking about Super Troopers, I was mad I didn't put Beer Fest on here.
Beer Fest would have been.
It was when you were
A tier for
talking
me.
about
Basketball.
that.
I didn't do basketball either.
Basketball
It should have been
S
on
for
here.
me.
Derek, what was the one that you said you were surprised I didn't put on here? You
Bridesmaids.
already said that. Yeah, Bridesmaids. Yeah.
What would you have put for Bridesmaids?
Me?
No, both of you.
It's been a really long time since I've seen it.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but I
On-
do remember fucking cracking up. So I would
Yeah.
like to say like a B or an A.
Yeah, I'd probably give it an A.
What about basketball?
Basketball, I give that one an A as well.
That's an
I'll
S
give
for
that
me. I
one a
love that movie.
C. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fair.
I don't hate them. It's pretty funny, but like it's just okay. It's just okay to
sure.
me.
I'm not. That one I won't be mad at. I know.
Oh,
that
it
not
was the Dave
everybody's
Chappelle one. What's the
dude.
fucking Dave Chappelle movie that I can't think of?
Half
Fuck
Baked?
you.
Half-Baked?
Fuck you. Half baked.
Half-Baked.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was surprised
I
you
should have
didn't
put
put
that one on
on
there.
here.
Damn, I forgot
Yeah.
about that one. Yeah.
That's another S tier movie.
I don't know if I could put it
I'd
at
give it an
S tier. I would give it an A, but I'm
Yeah.
not mad
Okay.
at it being S tier because that movie's fucking hilarious.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
But yeah, that was the
When
one
they're
that I
all
was thinking,
fighting,
like, oh, I'm
he's like,
surprised that's not on here.
"Whoa, girl, you got a titty out."
Oh man.
I'm not mad at this list though. Even if
No,
we
this
altered
is-
a couple of
this
this,
is
this is
solid.
fine. I'm fine
Solid.
with this.
Just
yeah.
that I can't, and it's the worst because it's the second one in. So it's like I look down, and if I'm just scanning, I just see it just looking at me
Stop,
right in the
you're
fucking
tripping
face.
so hard.
Yeah, because you're tripping. I'm tripping.
You guys are
harder.
acting
I'm
like
not.
this.
I'm not tripping as hard as you.
You guys
I'm
are
not
acting like
tripping as
this
hard as you.
tier is right here, and you're acting like this is what I did.
Adam.
Right, but that
that is
tier
what you
isn't
did.
perfection, and that's what Clerks 2 is. That's what we're
That's
trying to
weird.
say.
We've already explained the bubble in the S plus that's superior
Kevin
to the
Smith,
other
if you
S
ever
plus
watch
movies.
this, give some
This
love
is-
to my boys here.
Dude,
okay?
literally, this is why he
Kevin,
knew
if you
that
ever
Cult
watch
3
this, know that I love you.
Yes, Clerks 3 he knew had a cult following of people like us that know that shit is fucking perfection. I'm sorry. That is literally everything that epitomizes comedy in that fucking movie. Everything. It's
So good.
top tier. It's so good. And then to even point it out in the fucking third movie of them talking about like, oh, we want to do this, all this diversity. She's like, diversity? Look at who you're fucking casting. And it was just all these white people, like, bruh, all of this shit leading up to it. This is comedy. This is comedy.
Yeah.
This is calm.
This episode is going to be solely dependent on a lot of shorts, reviews, and shit.
Thank you guys for checking out the Lazy Susan. We appreciate you guys watching our video, watching the podcast. If you like what you saw, please think about dropping a like, follow, comment, and sharing if you can. That'd be awesome. We appreciate any of the help you guys spread. And thank you so much for watching again. This is Adam signing off with Derek and Todd. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
Have a good one, guys. Thanks.
Rotating through the genres, we're spinning like a Susan. Talking video games and movies, we breaking all the news. And from the classics to the new, we always keep it fresh.